station timer up there says 11:20.
Yeah, it does. It does. I don't know.
Four,
I'm not sure what to say.
three.
Yeah, I hear you. Yes. We got to share this mic, so bear with us. Buster likes to talk over me, so it is what it is. Are we doing an intro song? What happens here?
Song for Lethals, I'm all ready to go.
So do we announce them first? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, we're going to announce them first. All right. Tonight,
Delete.
do we need to make sure they're ready?
Make sure they're ready first.
Tonight, wearing the lovely pink, the lovely Lethals. Come on out, ladies, skaters. Skating for the lovely Lethals, Criminally Insane, number 13. Number 20, Critical Blitz. Number 69, Gore Tisha Adams. Number 913, Jamalama Ding Dong. Number 5, Killshot. Number 11, Mad M Butterfly. Number 9, Mighty Ducky. Number 23, Quantum Fury. Number 38, and the captain of the lovely Lethals, Queen of Hearts. Number 361, Texas Outlaw. And number 21, the Nace Maker. Not skating tonight, we have Holly Wound, number 77, number 92, Rainbow Sherbert, and number 800?
800.
I don't know, there's too many zeros. Snapdragon. The coaches for the lovely Lethals are Smedium as the head coach and Jorts.
Or Gorts.
Gorts.
Gorts?
I don't know.
Jorts.
It's all bad.
He is wearing jorts.
He is wearing jorts. I think it's jorts. Let's give it up for the team in pink, lovely Lethals. I think it's G period Orts.
G. Orts.
G period Orts.
G. Dot
Jorts.
Orts.
All right, Buster, who do we have over there in that teal?
Well, Teal's going to sing us some sweet melodies of roller derby tonight as the Deadly Sirens. Who we've got in Teal tonight is number 5, Ankle Biter. Number 85, Bambi. Number 45, Bomb Pop, who's also going to be leading those Sirens tonight as the captain. 525, Brick Smash House. Number 7, Daddy Longlegs. Number 22, Jaegerin. Number 2, Rampage. Number 79, Red Menace. Number 87, Rogue. Number 100, Tweak Havoc. Not skating tonight, we have number 14, Covalent Bondage.
We like to say
I do.
covalescent.
Covalescence is my usual jam on that one. Number 94, Oopsie Daisy. And number 988, Rage of Sunshine. Coaching our Sirens tonight are going to be Sally as the head coach, Taxinator, and Dottie Disaster.
My clock says 4 minutes, but we're going to wait for that clock?
I don't know. That's
Okay.
what I was like before.
So you'll probably notice we've got some lovely people walking around. One is selling ducks, and buying those ducks will help our travel team get out and
Travel. Get out and travel,
Yeah.
All proceeds go to the travel team,
Travel
as she
team.
said, and we're looking to travel to Arizona this year and maybe to Tahoe, right? Looking into some big places. Just to let you know, after they're doing a gear check, if you want to look over the side, they're doing a gear check, maybe making sure everyone has their gear on. We're going to have a demo jam. Just to make sure everyone knows what's happening here, we're going to have a demo jam. 2, I'm guessing. 1 for the jammer and 1 for the pivot, kind of.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yes. Uh-huh.
What else, Buster? Do we have some
I don't
sponsors?
know. I'm definitely excited to be here. Also, please make note. I know we haven't gotten there yet, but there is going to be an after party.
Oh, yeah. Are we going to win that after party?
we are definitely winning the after party, and we hope that all of you will join us as well. It's at Tom's Bar and Grill, and it's off 40 Highway. There's karaoke, DJ, drinks, food until 11. And oh, by the way, you get to hang out with all of us amazing roller derby skaters.
Truth. That's the truth. That is the truth. We're just setting up here before we have our time for our demo jams. I think we're on the Twitcherverse, and the YouTubers.
And the YouTubes. I really want to combine those two into like TwitchUbe or something, or Uwitch.
Oh, that's not bad.
Uwitch.
Uwitch.
The Uwitchverse.
Yeah, everybody loves us on the Uwitch. That's probably not a bad idea.
Or Tubitch.
Oh, that's good too.
I mean, Tubitch. I
Thank
don't
God
know.
thank God you're paying attention.
I am barely getting by. So
Well, let's watch some roller derby, and then we can be prepared for our game. What do you think about that?
I am ready to learn everything there is to know about roller derby in this first game, so that I can go and attempt to play roller derby in the second game.
I love that.
Yeah.
Sounds great. Let's
Yeah.
do that.
I think I'm going to learn some really great moves in this first game.
Right. Tonight we have some interesting outfits, and that's because it's a rave theme, right? Rave theme. I am dressed in almost all black, so pretty much my rave outfit. What do you think, Buster?
I am mirroring you tonight
Yeah.
with my rave outfit
Yeah.
in all black.
Do raves start at like noon and go till like 7 p.m.? Because that feels like something I could get behind.
Well, I can tell you right now, I will not be going to any raves that start after 7 p.m. So
Oh.
I'm hoping.
I think old people raves
noon.
start like at noon, right? We can get our drink on, get a rave going. It's hard to do
Get
like
some
the lights and
DJing
stuff because
in.
it's daylight out.
Yeah, but
I
we
think
could
we could do
probably
it.
put some like blackout curtains
Yes,
on the windows.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I see where you're going.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
We
Doesn't
could
sound horrible.
Simulate.
Yeah. I don't even care. We could rave in the sunshine, is what I'm saying.
I do enjoy raving in the sunshine.
Yeah. Oh. I think I wore the wrong earrings. Really pressing on my ear there. What if I wore both of the things? Then I can't hear out here, though. Then you have to talk out here.
I can't hear you at all in this.
You can't?
No.
Oh, no.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Did you know that, Goblin? Goblin, we have technical support here. Mind Goblin.
He's actually my favorite.
Yeah, he is also my favorite.
And let me tell you why he's my favorite. He laughs at my jokes.
Yes, I agree.
He thinks I'm hilarious.
Right, he thinks we're
we
hilarious.
are hilarious, and
yes.
very few people actually do find us funny.
I agree.
Maybe we could do a poll on that later on the
let's-
YouTube.
Let's not do a poll.
Oh,
right?
I mean,
I
but
don't
our
wanna
poll
know.
was really successful.
I don't really
Last
wanna know.
game.
Oh, I'm gone. Am I back? Oh, I'm back.
Oh.
I don't want to do a poll. I mean, I'm fragile. I don't want to know if people don't like our commentary or I don't know.
Well, what if we got some really great feedback? Like, hey, you guys could be better at everything.
Could be better. I don't know. Buster, I might be too old to learn a few new tricks. Like you either like this or you
I don't know. I don't believe that.
Okay, we're gonna start the demo jam. All right, it's ready to roller derby. We're gonna start with 2 demo jams. So when we're ready, we'll see the pink and teal out there doing a demo jam. You want to do the demo jam?
I would love to do the demo
Oh,
jam.
thank God, Buster. Who do we have out there, Buster?
Okay, so with this demo jam, what you've got is 4 blockers. That is the maximum you can have from each team. And then you're going to have 2 point scorers. And those are the jammers. But we're also going to throw a wrench into this. The skaters with the lines on their helmets
Stripes.
can also become active scorers.
Yeah.
But we'll start with the basics. So the jammers in this first go around, as soon as they blow the whistle, the jammers are going to approach the pack and try to make their initial pass to get through. As you'll see, Rogue at the front and the teal has become lead active scorer. So this means that as long as she is inbounds and upright, she can call this jam off as soon as she passes one other opposing player. That is key.
As you'll notice, to call off the jam, you have to put your hands to hip, head, hip, head, hip, head, right? And you at least need to do it 3 times for them to blow the whistle 4 times, right?
Correct.
Correct.
Or twice. I don't know. You know what? I don't jam, so I don't really know. I just flap my arms.
What's happening here, Buster?
Okay, so this second jam, we've got Criminally Insane as lead active scorer. And because of that, Bomb Pop has taken off as an active scorer for the Teal, the Sirens.
And then she's in head. And she passed, Criminally went down, she passed her. Now Bomb Pop is lead. You can tell who's lead by the jam ref holding their arms straight in the air and then pointing. That's to tell you who's the lead jammer, who can call it off.
Who can call it off, right?
And that's about it. Okay, now we're ready to derby.
This is very exciting.
It's
we have
very exciting.
13 seconds to start this game. So jamming out there for the Sirens, we've got number 87 Rogue, and jamming for Pink, the Lethals, we have, I believe, Criminally Insane.
That's right.
And they're off, folks, and we're gonna see. Both are fighting through the pack. And Criminally is out. She is lead scorer for the Lethals.
Bomb Pop's out.
Bomb Pop is out as the Sirens active scorer. And it looks like Criminally picked up 3 or 4 points. I'm not sure. I don't know if she passed Rogue.
She didn't pass Rogue. She didn't pass Rogue, so I'm guessing just 3, but I didn't see her hand up. They're waving at the scoreboard. Oh, it says 4.
Oh, 4, okay. Well, was the backpack out of play in the back? Was the pack up front?
Good call.
Which would have made passing any one person in the back of the pack, getting them all 4 points.
We have Rampage and Mad M Butterfly jamming, both trying to get out, going through the pack. Mad M Butterfly gets out. Rampage stuck behind Killshot. That's a bad place to be.
Yeah, and so is Bambi as the pivot for the Sirens. She's also in the back of the pack. It's going to make it a little difficult to get an active scorer out.
It is, but there comes Rampage. They let her go, and she's out.
Yep. And let's see if Madam's going to keep going. Nope, she calls it.
Madam calls it for all 4 points. Eight to 0, early lead by the Lethals. Oh, now we have Tweak Havoc on the jam line.
Oh, this is something new.
Against who, Buster?
Let's see. We've got Criminally back out there on the line for the Lethals. Pivoting, we have Rampage for the Sirens and Quantum Fury for the Lethals.
Exciting. I haven't seen Rampage pivot in a long time, so I like this. Criminally coming up. Gets out, secures her spot. And then they're way too far out.
Oh, now she can
Yep,
go.
Rampage gets in play, and she's out. This is the point where Pink wants to either get a baby or slow them all down.
Or put
Nice
one
job.
down on
Yep.
the ground.
Yep. Nice job by Daddy Longlegs getting her team to get up front. I like to see that when they're working together, right?
Oh,
Trying
yeah,
to do
I
something.
do too. And, you know, it really helped only get 1 point in that jam for the Sirens versus all 4.
Yeah, that was great. Nice jam, Sirens. Uh-oh, here we go.
Oh, all right. We've got Killshot on the line for the Lethals up against Rogue for the Sirens.
This is no
And our pivots, we have Critical Blitz and
Bomb.
for pink and
Bomb Poop.
Bomb Poop. And she's up front.
Her name's Bomb Pop. But she
Bomb Pop
is about to have
is,
a birthday, and she told me I could call her that, so that's what we're going with. Oh,
Oh, man.
big
Lots
takedown in the middle.
In turn 2, let's see. Kill shot is out. We still have yet to see an active score come out of teal. But they're working hard, so this is going to happen. I can feel it.
Yeah, might be. Bomb Pop stuck in the back, trying to get up front, and she's out. Bomb
So we'll
Pop's out,
see.
but it's also kill shots. Already been around, got all 4.
Oh.
Nice job.
All right.
Nice jam. Kill shoot.
Kill shoot. Bomb poop.
I don't
You've
know.
Got,
Let's do them all
You've
a little
got a
weird today.
theme, kind of.
I'm tired.
I am a little sad we can't say convalescent.
I know. Can we just give a
Kova's
shout out?
not playing tonight, yes, but
Shout
this will
out-
be a
shout out
shout
to
out for convalescent.
Convalescent bondage.
One of my favorites, honestly.
Yeah, I
It's
agree.
Lovely.
I agree. It's hard. We're sharing a mic, so we're not as exciting as we normally
Well,
would
we
be.
are on the tube witch,
Tube witch.
but we're not as exciting here in house.
Nice hit by Queen. Just shouldered Rampage right out of the side.
Crimley's
Out.
out, and so is Bambi.
This is where the teal needs to get together
Yeah,
and
we'll
hold
see
their
what
spot.
happens.
Kremley picked up all 3.
So I think, yeah,
Not 4.
Crimley got 3 instead of 4 on that one. Can we talk a little bit about the overall situation on the
let's,
pink team?
Let's talk about that. What do you think's happening there?
and they're
on.
both
They're off.
were
They're
on,
They're
and
off.
then they were
Okay.
both off, and then
I don't
one
know.
was back on.
I think they're the overall gang.
Oh,
What do you think?
The overall gang.
Yeah.
I would really like to go through the pros and cons of wearing overalls while playing roller derby.
Let's get through that.
we could
let's
really
talk through
break
that.
this down.
Pro keeps it all together.
Yep, your
Okay.
pants can't be pulled down if you're
Correct.
wearing overalls.
Correct. If you're wearing overalls, you've got one piece, so it's not coming off.
Downside, if your buckles come off, you're losing it all.
Correct. All of it. Hey, you know what we need to mention here is,
Oh.
did you see that?
Oh,
Rampage.
yes. So,
Rampage hit Mad M Butterfly, got to the middle, became lead jammer, and called it off. I think picking up, I don't know yet, 2 points? I don't know.
I'm going to give you this microphone back.
Sirens picked up 1 point. Nice job. Rampage hit the other jammer out and took the 1 point and called it. Way to go. We have Rogue against the Nace Maker on the jam line for Jam 7. I mean, that sounded like a question, but now I'm sure. Jam 7. Got Bomb Pop and the Q up front, way up front. Bad idea. Come on back. Rogue going on the inside, Nace Maker on the out. And Rogue going to the penalty box
Okay.
for, do you see what for?
Yep. I don't know what M means in the penalty world.
Huh. I don't know either.
But this is going to be interesting because Nace has to now, she's the only one that can get out of, she's the only one that has to get out of the pack for any other scores to break 3. So
Correct. So if Blue can just keep Nace down.
I want you to know I can now hear the world
Oh.
in my headphones.
Oh,
it was
so
like it was like the wool has been
Nace
ripped
Maker is
away
still
from
trying
my
to get out of the
ears.
pack. The Turquoise has got to keep her in. Deadly Siren's got to keep her in. And we have
And now Nace is
24
out.
seconds, 23 seconds. So
But
either
Bomb
they,
Pop can't go because I guess they're going to let her go.
Nace
I thought
picks up
she
1,
was more than 10 feet out.
picked up 1 point and called it off.
Hey, that was a hard-fought 1 point. The
Someone-
Sirens did a great job holding.
Yeah. Someone's going back to the box.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. it's
Rogue's back.
Rogue. Back to the box.
You know, I think we need to look up
some penalties?
some
Oh,
penalty
well, I know
codes.
Rogue just got a directional.
Oh, so that would be the D.
Yeah, but I don't know what the
Okay.
M is. But, you know, I'm not going to judge because
No.
I go to the box all the time.
Listen,
so I'm not going to be.
As Chew Bacon would tell the universe, it is our natural habitat over
It is.
there
It
in the penalty box.
Kill shots out. Rampage right behind. Then the pink tries to slow things down. The teal tries to block. Kill shots through and calls it. All 4 points. Kill shot gets all 4 points. Also the penalty person in the penalty box. So an easy point for her there. Taking the score to 24-3. About to start Jam 9 with Tweak Havoc on the line for Jam.
Okay, so I have
And Criminally Insane.
now
Say that.
figured out, and Criminally Insane is
Sorry.
up for jamming. Nothing like splitting my thoughts into two.
Yeah, thanks.
Criminally has just woven right through that pack and is now going to hold Rampage at the front. Now she's off. This pack is very strung out, but it looks like they're going to have a penalty pivot break with Rampage. Let's see if the Sirens can wall up here and hold Krim. She's waving her arms.
But you have to pass someone. You have to pass someone before you can wave your arms. But look at that. She tried for one and now just got all 4. Said forget about it.
We'll see, Gorticia's hitting hard back there.
Always.
I know, she's a force.
Gore is a force. You don't want to be behind Gore.
No. And when she hits you, you see your life flash right before you.
You really do.
I know,
You
scared,
really do.
frightened.
I mean, she's so delightful looking, but it's scary.
She's adorable,
Yeah,
but
it
I
is
also
scary.
feel like she is going to be the death of me.
Yeah, maybe. Do you think anyone's listening to us on this situation?
I have no idea. You could ask the crowd who
Coming
they're
up,
rooting
Jam
for.
10. Lovely Lethals against Deadly Sirens, 31-5. Who are my Siren fans out there? That's right, there's 3. Let's do it again. Who are my Siren fans? Woo! How about my Lovely Lethal fans?
Okay.
I hear Q has quite a following here today.
I believe she brought her entire clan. Quantum Fury brought her entire clan, so please stop by the fans section and say hello.
Yeah, to Quantum Fury's fans.
Madam's out
Kill shot to the box.
with Rogue on her heels, and she passed one and called it. The score is 31-5, Lethals. But these Sirens, they're clawing their way back.
Yeah, they are. They're not going to give up, and I like that about the Lethals. Everyone's skating with kind of a small roster tonight, doing all they can, taking double duty, right?
Taking double duty, yeah.
For sure. We see a lot of people jamming and pivoting and blocking back to back to back.
Also, not normally playing those positions. So people that are normally jammers, I've seen out here blocking and vice versa.
Right. Hey, tell me, I see T-Bone over there with a 50-50 raffle.
Oh.
T-Bone, can you give us a little wave? If you guys want the 50-50 raffle, there's T-Bone selling tickets right now. Woo-woo! Thank you, T-Bone.
Oh, Raven. She
Oh.
was raving with the tickets.
Raving with the tickets.
Raving with the tickets.
Do you want to do any of that? We're having a little official review.
It looks like it.
Maybe.
Or maybe they're having an issue with the
Clock.
clock. Maybe.
During this timeout, remember you can get fantastic snacks at the snack bar. You can go buy some tickets from T-Bone Trina. You could get some ducks for the halftime Chuck-a-Duck.
Yep, from Big Cat. I think he was carrying
Yeah,
it around.
Big Cat's around here somewhere. Big Cat, give us a wave. I don't see him. He's probably doing the wave
Oh,
right now.
Big Cat is selling ducks in the snack bar. Please make
Oh.
your way to the snack bar and get your ducks.
Thank you, Buster.
Yeah, you know, I'm here to help.
Yeah, let's put this mic down. I don't know what they're doing. Oh, it looks like they're changing the clock.
Maybe.
I don't know. We're about to start Jam 11. Looks like we're going to have Criminally Insane against Bambi, which will be exciting. Bambi, newer skater, you know,
Newer
couple
skater.
2 years or so.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's
I
nice.
just texted that
Almost
to
at
you.
the- Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
But really killing it, Bambi. Right?
Really, yes. And is this her first full season playing?
I think she played last
Or
season full.
She played
Yeah.
last
Yeah.
season, or she might have been zombie last season. Either way, my whole point is that she has grown so much.
Agreed.
Her skating ability is just tenfold what it used to be.
1000%.
She hits really hard. She's really coming into her own, which
I agree.
I think is beautiful.
Agree, nice sentiment. And what about Rampage over there? You think those are her rave socks?
Yes, I do. They actually remind me of Rainbow Bright.
yes. Or they remind me of a Rainbow Sherbert.
Sherbert also,
Yeah,
yes.
They do. They remind me of Rainbow Sherbert.
Adorable.
I agree. I wonder what that was about. No one tells
I'm
us
not
anything.
sure. Yeah, you know, low ladies on the totem pole over here, just with mics behind,
I mean,
mics in
nobody
our
cares.
faces.
That's right.
We have some people with some weeble wobble balls on their heads.
Oh yeah, raving it out. That's
raving
Oopsie
it out.
Daisy.
Oh,
That's
it is
Oopsie
Oopsie Daisy, and
Uh-huh.
she's not playing tonight, I
no,
don't think.
on the not skating list.
Yeah, but she is a deadly siren, and I am for sure that they are missing her tonight.
I agree. I agree. They have to be missing her tonight.
The over.
No, thank you.
no.
Jamalama Ding Dong just
Jama-
came over to give us an uncrustable.
Just FYI for all the fans that are excited and looking at the clock, though for some reason now the scoreboard is counting up, not down. So we have now played 12 minutes and 44 seconds on our way to 30.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Okay, so apparently we don't know how clocks work, and we're counting up to 30 minutes instead of counting down from 30 minutes.
So we have some very exciting news. With it being rave night, we decided we were going to try something new with the clocks. So instead of counting down to 0, we are counting up. So we have played 12 minutes and 50 seconds of roller derby here tonight. So if you're used to having the clock count down, please know that you are not crazy.
Right, right.
And we're going to be playing to 30.
Hey, it's always something fun here at FCRD.
You know, I love public
down.
service
Yeah.
announcements. I'm glad I could be here for
yeah.
it.
Yeah. Speaking of that, next time we'll do our sponsors.
Oh,
But
I
right
love
now we
that.
got to talk about that jam. No points for Rampage, but really out there killing it. Next coming up, Tweak Havoc as the jammer.
And it looks like we're going to have some Rampage coming back
Rampage
out as a
again.
pivot. Did she just jam?
I believe she did. Rampage is out there killing it. Oh.
I guess they're testing it.
We'd love to have another microphone, so if you have one, bring it on over. It's really harsh in our buzz to have one. We're not doing very well. Sorry. Oh, is that for us?
Oh my God, another
thank God.
microphone.
Thank goodness we're back to two
We
microphones.
are back. I
Oh.
know you guys missed both of us at once.
Thank you so much. Yes, it was really, really dimming our
Someone
light.
get that guy a cocktail.
Yes. There's some in my bag. No, I'm kidding. There's
Oh,
not,
I
I'm
mean,
not.
I don't feel
We're
like
playing
you
a game.
aren't kidding.
We're playing a game. Oh.
Oh.
Nice, Rampage.
Took
You know
down
what?
Texas.
Texas got it because she was wearing those overalls, I'm
Well, I do think there's a conspiracy going on with these overalls. Dong just tried to offer us some Uncrustables.
Oh, conspiracy. I like that conspiracy
Uh-huh.
theory about
I'm wondering
the
if
overall
she's
gang.
trying to drug us so we can't do well in the next game
Oh, maybe.
because they don't want to play us.
Oh, they really don't. Nice, nice. Daddy Longlegs doing some great work out there. Little forward blocking. Held kiss shot for a half a second. That's all you can expect. I mean, really.
Gold star.
Yeah. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, best blocking right there.
Let's see. Rampage is up there. Bomb Pop's up in front. Giving
Rampage
some
trying to
hits,
get through
taking
to
some
get
hits.
this.
Oh, and
Oh,
Killshot's
we got
gonna-
some glow sticks. Look, we're raving now. Okay.
Raven out. Raven out.
Look at us raving. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
You've got glow sticks.
It's
Wave
a rave
'em.
Yeah, it's a rave party now. We've got 2 microphones and 2 glow sticks. This is how old people rave. You're welcome.
I don't know about you. I am not old.
You are. You are. Compared to some of these whippersnappers
Oh my
out
God.
here.
Well, they're like 12.
Yeah, they are 12. All right. What do we got? Oh, my goodness, it's Gortisha
Oh,
on the
I'm so
jam line.
excited. Up against Rogue, and this is going to be a really close jam. I can feel it. Daddy Longlegs is up front, fighting for her spot.
Gortisha out in front, just jamming along.
Let's see.
Oh,
Ooh.
little bit of a spill. Daddy Longlegs is the only hope to get out. Right now we have Creme and Queen holding Daddy Longlegs behind.
Yep, Ankle Biter's going to go in there, see if she can move some people around to help Daddy Longlegs out.
Right? And Gore's just coming up to
I mean-
slide on through for those points. I see a new jammer in our midst. Gore calls it off.
Yes.
Way to go, Gortisha. Like you were born for it. Nice job.
The
Oh.
Sirens put up some good fights.
Yeah. I agree. Score is 52-9. Lovely Lethals to Deadly Sirens. We're on Jam 13.
And we are 16 minutes, almost 17 minutes into this first half.
Tell me who we have out there, Buster.
So right now we have Madam Butterfly jamming against Bambi for the Sirens. And we have Rampage up front pivoting. And
Rampage is out.
Rampage is out. This is going to be a close one. Really, this is going to come down to who has the single person out in the back to get those points. It looked like Madam snuck up the inside,
I agree.
but then fell, so she was not able to call that jam off.
Yeah. Timeout called by the Sirens.
So this is a great time to talk about our sponsors.
Oh, a great time
I
to talk about
know.
our sponsors.
So you probably have seen a sighting of a unicorn here in our midst tonight.
I've seen the unicorn.
The
I've seen the unicorn.
She has blinky earrings on and a camera
And rainbow tights.
and rainbow tights, and she is glorious. And I want you to know that that is Kate Racklin of Zaftig Unicorn Photography.
the best in town.
The best in town. She's been providing photography services from everything from roller derby to
Engagement,
Engagement,
family
wedding,
portraits,
yes,
pet
all the
photos.
things.
Like anything you want to take a picture of, Kate will help you out.
and she's amazing. So if you need a photographer, you know it's springtime. It's time to get those family photos done.
I mean, is it, Buster?
It sure is time.
I don't know. I think
for
I'm
those
done with family photos.
But well, your family is disintegrating to the wind.
They're all flying the nest.
They're all
Buster.
flying the-
Maybe not disintegrating.
They're
but I mean, that sounds
Well,
bad.
dead to me because
Oh.
they're no longer going to be here.
Fine. They are flying the nest.
They are, yep,
Yep.
leaving the coop.
I like it. I'm into it. Get out. Just kidding. I love my children.
As much as one can.
Truth.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I lost my hearing again.
Well,
Oh no, I didn't. There you are.
I'm here.
It's like you've peeked around a corner.
And we're back.
We have Queen of Hearts jamming for the pink, and we've got Tweak Havoc fighting in the back.
I don't see a pivot, though. Do you?
I see a pink pivot,
Yeah, that's
but
what
I
I'm saying.
do not see a blue pivot.
So this is one of those jams. It's real bad if the blue team, the Deadly Sirens, did not field a pivot. The only person that can get out is Tweak Havoc. And if you're watching on the Twitcher tube, you see that Gortish is like, no, this is not going to happen. I'm going to
No.
hold Tweak Havoc for the rest of my life.
I'm wondering how many points this is going to be.
Well,
oh, she
that was
called
nice.
it. She
That
didn't
was
even
good.
run it
Yep,
down.
That was good. That was good. That was some self-reflection.
That was,
right.
yeah, self-awareness.
Yeah. We're here to have fun. This is supposed to be a fun game that we're doing here. Let's have all the fun. And it looks like they're having fun, doesn't it,
I
Buster?
think so. I do see smiles. Ankle Biter's got a smile on.
Right. Always happy, that one.
I know. I do enjoy her so much.
Mighty Ducky out there having a good time.
Yep, she looks like she's
Texas having fun.
and
Yeah, I agree. I saw our favorite Daddy Longlegs smiling it
can
up.
I tell you a fun fact about Daddy Longlegs?
Please, I'm interested
I
in
learned this the other day.
What did you learn?
Her inseam is 36 inches.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Is
Do you
that your
understand?
height
That's
in total?
3 feet.
Is that
It's
your height in
pretty
total?
darn close.
Okay.
I could not believe that.
Hmm.
I wanted to find a yardstick.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
What's happening over here?
Critical's got her hands up. She looked very confused. Not sure what happened.
Going on to Jam 17. Looks like
All right,
we've
we're
the
so
Nace
excited
Maker.
to be here. We have 10 more minutes in this half.
This is the time to show your love. Who wants those lethals to win?
Ooh. Who wants those sirens to win?
Woo!
I think the music is raving so hard
Maybe.
that they're not wanting to hear our sweet voices.
Maybe. Or maybe they don't need to hear us on the big
I don't
speaker.
feel like they do.
I don't either. We don't really have anything to say. Let's see what's happening here.
Crim's going to come up and try and hold Rogue, but
Yep.
it looked to get Nace out, but Rogue takes Nace Maker out. at
Nice.
the front,
Queen and
putting her back.
Cremley are holding Rogue.
And
Or I
dear
mean Rampage.
sweet Tweak Havoc is fighting her best fight back there with
Yep.
Quantum Fury and
And
Morticia.
there goes Quantum Fury out.
nope, it's Nace Maker.
Oh, sorry,
Yep.
Nace Maker. And then they are
and
holding
they're gonna
Rampage.
try and get Rampage is gonna fight.
Yep.
You know what I think? I think they should start having to skate backwards.
I don't know that that's a good idea.
I mean,
Buster.
turned around, they have to block and go the normal direction, but they have to do it backwards.
I don't know about that. Calling the jam. Jam 17 over. We have.
Let's see. Sirens didn't have anyone out, but the Lethals did get 2 points picked up.
Lovely Lethal 70. Deadly Sirens 11. On to the next jam. Oh, Jam-a-Lama Ding Dong on the jam line.
Trying something new. What do we say to new things?
We say yes.
We say yes.
We say yes. And we got Mad M Butterfly on the pivot line with who's on Deadly Siren?
can't
Oh,
see.
it's
Oh, it's
Bomb Pop.
Bomb
Poop.
Pop.
Bomb Poop. Bomb Pop in her 187th year playing roller derby.
Yeah, she actually played before I started, and I'm in my 186th year.
Yeah, so there you go. Bomb Pop, a standard. She's out there all the time giving it the things. And tomorrow is her birthday.
Oh, that's so exciting.
Yes, she told me I could call her Bomb Poop or I wouldn't.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause
And
that's-
is she going to be a young age of 32 tomorrow?
Maybe. I'm gonna go with that because
Okay.
I think she might beat me if we said the real age.
Well, you certainly wouldn't know it out there on the track.
I agree, and ain't no shame in age.
Nope.
It's like the two old ladies out there now.
I'm surprised Killshot didn't get a cut track there, swooping in front of Bomb Pop.
Bomb Pop's chirping to the.
Certainly didn't look like she was in bounds, but they're not going to call it. That's okay.
I didn't see it, so I don't know.
It was sneaky on the inside line, doing one of her twirls.
Uh-oh.
Okay, we've got Daddy Longlegs out here. Rampage is pivoting. We have a Quantum Fury for the pink jamming.
Oh, that's nice. We don't see Q.
No, and she is a jammer.
Yeah.
Like she
Oh, yeah.
is one of their
Oh, I didn't
normal
know that.
rotation jammers.
Oh, I didn't
Yes.
know that. And Queen is the pivot.
Queen's pivot, yeah. And I think that's a normal role for her.
Oh, yeah. Queen pivots a lot.
Yeah.
The best part about Queen is she can do any of the positions, right?
Correct. She is a
Um,
very utility, all-around utility player.
Correct.
She's going to keep trying to pull Rampage out more
Uh-huh.
than 10 feet.
Yep, string 'em up front. Yep.
Got to keep an eye on that.
And they are. They're doing that. Something the pink likes to do is pretend and get way up top.
Quantum is about to be out.
Queen went out so she can get back in.
Oh,
Nice
Rampage beat her out.
Fantastic.
We have 2 active scorers. We have 2 active scorers. This is exciting. Oh, I think Rampage might have gotten 2 or 3 in that round. Oh, just 1. I'm surprised.
I can't tell what Trip is doing because she's holding her hand in front of her face.
Oh.
Not up top?
Not up high.
Oh.
Well, that makes it hard for us to see. I guess we could do some maths.
Oh, I don't know the maths.
Oh, yeah. I mean, maths is hard.
Maths is hard. On the pivot line, we have Killshot and Rampage. And on the jammer line, a little Ducky, Mighty Ducky.
Oh, I love Ducky up against Bambi.
Yes.
Both of them have improved so much.
Bambi just
Oh,
got a forearm going to the box.
darn it.
I know.
She'll have to serve 30 seconds in that penalty box as soon as she sits down,
Truth.
which means Ducky has to get out. And where's the pivot?
Coming up.
Oh, Dong and Killshot are going to... Oh, no, that's...
Oh, nice Rogue.
Oh, Rogue took Texas out.
I love that. I love a little of that. Now here's where the teal needs to get together and just block Ducky.
That's right. I think they are. I think they're going to wall up and try and get her to call it off.
Nope.
I see
Nope.
some swimming with some arms.
Yeah, there's a lot of swimming.
But, you know, it's hard for the refs to see that.
Yeah.
So let's see. Let's see what's going to happen this time. Oh, Dong is out there. The overall gang is out there.
I agree. I'm going to try to get Ducky out. No. And Ducky goes through for possibly another and calls it.
Yeah.
I think picks up 7 on that. Or maybe 8 because the jammer was in the box.
Oh.
So is that right?
Yes, I believe so. That's a 5. She should get 5
Well, went around twice.
and went around. So that's 10.
She didn't pass one person at the very end.
Oh,
So maybe
no.
it's just the 9. Okay.
So
all right,
just
all
the
right.
9. Yeah.
Was that 9 points? Can anyone confirm? And no one's paying attention to us. Well, fantastic.
I mean, but what's new?
I don't
no
know.
one's ever paying attention to
What are we
us.
doing here? What are we doing with our lives? Buster, we really need to
Who
reevaluate
are you people?
our lives. Criminally Insane out. Brick Smash House going to the box for...
I don't see it pop up. I haven't seen it pop up yet.
525 forearm. They took Tweak Havoc out. She's down. Uh-oh.
I think they're going to call this one.
Yeah.
Hopefully she's all right.
We're going to take a break. Take a break so they can deal with this.
Okay, so we've got some other great sponsors for Fountain City Roller Derby. We have Bruised Boutique for different skate stops. So if you are interested in learning how the roller derby runs over Bruised Boutique and take on all the gear you need.
Yeah, that sounds great. And when you're done with that, you can swing by Tom.
Yeah,
And Tweaks up. Thank goodness. Tweaks up and looks like gonna live.
So a hard pivot from Cheese's hair to coaches. So Tom Izzo is in his 11th Elite Eight, and this year he's got a team
We
with
can hear that.
basically only one NBA prospect.
The NBA
Rick
prospect.
Pitino works his magic
I can
at
hear
St.
this.
John's despite a
No, no.
disappointing tournament. We're also looking at John.
I hear that. Yep. We're not going to talk about the NBA tonight, mostly because I don't really care, and we're watching a little roller derby. I don't know if you heard that or not, but
Oh,
there
no,
was
but
some
we heard
NBA
it.
commentary. I mean, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but clearly Goblin was more interested in is more interested in basketball than roller derby, which seems ridiculous. Like, how is that even possible?
Who let him in here,
I don't
by
know.
the way?
You know what? He makes us look good, so let's
Well,
keep him.
That's true. He
Let's
hasn't
keep
hit any buttons for us tonight.
Yeah,
I've
there's
heard
no
no
brrrr.
sound.
No,
Boop,
but
boop,
bump.
boop. But ching.
No
oh,
bump
we have
bump
no
today.
bump today.
I don't know. It's a real low budget
This is-
production
I'm,
that's happening here.
I'm a little upset and disappointed. You know, it would cheer me up.
A little bump, but
A
bump.
little bump, and and
I still hear that.
winning the after party.
Oh, we're going to.
Yeah.
We're going to win the after party. We got Bomb Pop and Mighty Ducky out on the jamming away. And Daddy Longlegs up front.
and Madam
Yep.
are pivoting.
Keeping it up front, trying to make sure they're up front and in play. Bomb Pop looks like just trying to hold Mighty Ducky, which isn't a horrible strategy, quite frankly.
No, that's actually a pretty good strategy.
I agree.
If their jammer can't get out, you might as well hold
Yeah,
the other jammer.
I agree.
So that there's no active scorers.
I agree.
And just run it down.
Yep. Dong tried to take Bomb Pop out so that Mighty Ducky could get out. And again, Bomb Pop got in front. And now Mighty Ducky's still behind.
And I mean, Bomb Pop is, let's see, Red Menace and Brick Smash House, I think, are going to hold Ducky back there.
I don't know if you saw that, but we used a lot of arms there trying to get somebody out.
Yep, we sure did.
And Bomb Pop's out.
And so is Madam.
Madam
Although
Butterfly.
I'm not sure Bomb Pop was actually 10 feet out before Madam broke, but
I didn't see that, but
there's
I
a
don't
lot
know.
happening. So
Yeah. But that was awesome. Great play by Bomb Pop to hold the jammer for so long and run the timeout, because 0 against 0 is not horrible.
it's better than having 0 to
Yeah.
1 even.
Correct. Good call. Good call. We have Rogue and the Q on the pivot line. And who do we have jamming? Oh, my God.
Oh, we have Ankle Biter. She's my favorite.
Ankle Biter in the house
Ankle Biter.
as a jammer and criminally insane.
Again, what do we say to new experiences?
We say yes.
Can't wait to see what's going to happen here.
Criminally insane
Got
is out.
Emily out, and I think that Q up front is out of bounds, out of play. So she's had to let Rogue go.
And Rogue is out.
Crim's coming in to the pack, weaving back and forth, and calling it. I think she only got 2 points.
I think so, too.
Yep.
But Ankle Biter, way to go.
Yes, and
Love
it sounds
seeing you
like she
jam.
got 1 point. That's so exciting. Let's give a round of applause.
It was the pivot that got out.
Oh,
not
did I
Ankle Biter.
say jammer?
Well, you just said,
Oh, I did say ankle biter.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm just excited someone scored
let's
a
give it
point,
to Ankle Biter
so
anyway. Lovely Lethals, 94 to the Deadly Sirens, 13.
We're going to need some more melodic, siren-y tunes coming out.
Yeah, you got any siren tunes for us?
Oh,
Oh, we're raving now. We're raving. Intermission. You have 14 minutes to get yourself to the snack bar and grab a snack. Also, remember, we have the 50-50 out there and the Chuck-a-Duck. Both of these things I'm sure you're going to want to participate in. Look for T-Bone over there to your right by the scoreboard. And Chuck-a-Duck is probably close to the snack bar. We'll be back in 14 minutes. off. And we're off.
And we're off.
Lovely Lethals 94 to Deadly Sirens 13. We've got Jam. Oh no, that you know what?
What?
It got me all kerfuffled
Oh,
with the overalls on. I thought that was Jam and Lamma Ding Dong,
the
but it
overall
wasn't.
duo.
Yeah.
It's happening.
They're a gang.
Look,
They're a gang.
they're sandwiching Daddy Longlegs
Uh-huh.
up there.
Trying to make sure they can hold Daddy
Yep.
Longlegs in so that Texas can get out free and
But
clear.
I don't think Daddy
No,
Longlegs is
not
going
gonna
to let
happen.
Texas
Not gonna
out.
let that happen.
Oh, look, but Rampage is out.
Nice.
This is very exciting. Dong has pivot braked.
Yeah, I think this is the first time the Sirens have been out first. What
I
do you think?
so. Yeah, pretty close to it. She's gonna
She
get
got one
point,
and called it.
But she went out of bounds, so
They
she can't
didn't call it. Jamalyn Ding Dong got all 4 points. Going to keep going. Rampage still in back.
4-point pass.
She got one. Already had that one, so she has 2. Oh, they better give her 2. Yeah, and they did.
Yep, 2 points for Rampage.
Nice job, Rampage. Nice job, Jamalyn Ding Dong.
Only 2. Sirens, Lethals.
I love you so much. So I don't know if you guys know this, but we've handed off our microphone for in-house to a little chew bacon.
Chew bacon.
So we can really
Our
focus on the
favorite.
Twitcherverse.
Exactly.
Twitcher tubes.
The Twitcher tube.
The Twitcher tubes.
The two bitchers.
No, the 2 bitchers. That's
two
really-
bitchers.
That is kind of what we are.
Hey, and you're here watching Fountain City Roller Derby. I'm Baby Buster, and the lovely Mayhem Myers is
Yes,
my
hello.
counterpart over here.
Hello.
Please join us every last Saturday of the month.
Yeah, we love to do this. You know why? It's ridiculous and we get to hit people. Like,
Correct.
why wouldn't we want to do this?
Correct.
If you're watching thinking maybe this is for you, maybe it is for you. We have some boot camp coming up, so think about that. Check our website.
Yep.
We
We'll
hold
train
boot camp.
you, and you'll be on skates hitting people in no time. And we do have an all-gender league.
We do?
So
We do?
We have all genders playing on one team, and you're playing against other all-gender teams. It's a pretty good time.
It is. We also have a zombie league for people that aren't ready for the house teams to play and get competitive and learn to skate and still have fun and compete, right?
That's right. Yes.
So it's great. Please check us out on the
It's
interwebs.
our training ground, if you will. Bob Pop's going to the penalty box
Yeah.
for directional.
It's interesting. Our refs are a lot of skaters, so I'd love to know who's going to ref the next game.
Yeah. And Nace got out and called it. She got all 4 points.
Yeah, did. But Blue got 2, taking
Blue
it to
got
2.
2. Boom.
We got the Daddy Longlegs up front against Mad M Butterfly. Those ladies, look how tall they are. It kind of looks like us out there, doesn't it?
I'm
Super tall, delightful.
long, very long legs.
Yeah, long legs.
Just
That's
kind of
usually-
step over people. I mean, people often tell me,
Yes.
Buster, could you be any taller?
Can your legs be any longer?
Any longer.
I do hear that.
Correct.
I often hear that. Then we got the Rogue and the Ducky in the back. Rogue deciding some strategery by just trying to hold Ducky, which is not a horrible play, by the
No,
way.
it's not. And in fact, because Rogue is the jammer, she can block and hit
Yep.
the other jammer anywhere on the track.
Yep. And as long as she holds that jammer, they can't get out, so there are no points scored. You can see this is now
And
Dong's
Dong's
new
trying
favorite
to
thing.
help
Yeah.
Ducky out.
And Dong will
yep,
succeed.
and
And
there
there it
it
goes.
is.
Yeah, there it goes. Dong, formidable, right? You can't get around Dong.
No.
If Dong wants to do it, that's what's happening. So
Especially if she's laser focused on you.
Yes.
Forget about it.
Yeah. Seasoned athlete, total professional, Jammin' Lamma Ding Dong's been skating for how many years? Forever, for a long time.
I mean, since 2008?
I don't know.
7, 6?
Shoot, I don't know. I blacked that year out.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know, but you really can't find a better competitor than a little Jammin' Lamma Ding Dong out there
no.
working with Kill Shot.
Oh, no, they hit Ducky out. Rogue hit Ducky down. Critical Blitz is in the back trying to keep Rogue in play. It looks like
And the jam is called off.
We're just going to call it.
I don't know if you can hear it, but Chew Bacon is behind us announcing, and it's amazing. It really has taken all the burden off of us. If we had cocktails, this would be even better, right? Because the Twitcherverse, I think, would be excited about what was happening with us.
I think they would 100% enjoy the Buster Myers duo.
I
with
agree.
some cocktails.
Yes, isn't that exciting? We're counting up and not enough. Yes.
There would be limited amounts of time. Queen of Hearts will be jamming against Rampage.
Rampage going to the in. Queen of Hearts going on the out.
Lethals and may take advantage immediately as the Queen of Hearts is the lead jammer.
Trying to get Rampage out. Gortisha taking out Ankle Biter just like nobody's business. That was nice from Krem. Krem really holding the jammer there.
It really was. So
Quantum Fury comes up.
Do they not have a pivot? That's my, I don't see a blue pivot out there.
I ran. No.
This might be the second
I
time.
do not see a pivot.
Second time they've not fielded
They've
a pivot.
not fielded a
Yeah.
pivot. And are they down? How many players do they have now? They have 8. I believe they're playing with 8.
That's not good. 8
One,
players, not
two,
good. Not
3,
good.
4. I see 4 blue out there. Is that right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Yep.
5, 6, 7. No, they're actually playing with 7 players. It looks like
All right.
they might have 8. I thought that you had to call the game. I thought that you couldn't play anymore if you had less than a certain amount of skaters.
I don't know. I don't know that.
But it looks like Daddy Longlegs is back out here again with some
Yeah.
pivot action up against Texas.
The
for
overall
the
gang.
Lethals, the
Uh-huh.
overall gang.
Mm-hmm.
Handing out Uncrustables.
That's right.
I think it's fishy.
Yeah. I think they're
Brick
trying to
Swish
focus.
House is holding that pink jammer
Hold that
strong.
pink jammer
That's
forever.
Really great.
Kill shot gets in Rogue's way, and Critical Blitz gets to come out the outside.
Now Daddy Longlegs is going to, hits the jammer out. Oh, blocking out of play. Blocking out of play for Daddy Longlegs.
2 sirens in the box. One got
Oh.
out. There goes Rampage.
Rampage is coming.
Come on, Rampage. Get on up there. Block that jammer. I didn't see what Madam Butterfly did, but maybe a cut. Cut track yield. Came back to the back.
Maybe.
And Rogue's out.
Rogue's out, and then there's also maybe a kill shot in the box.
Kill shot.
Yep, kill shots in the box too. Daddy Longlegs and kill shot.
100-point lead. The lovely Lethals. Reminding you we got a snack bar. And that's it.
Oh, Gortisha gets to jam. I love a little Gore jam.
I do too.
Nothing makes my heart happier than
Although I'm
watching some
watching
Gortisha on
What
the
doesn't
track.
make my heart happy is
Being
blocking
behind
against
Gortisha.
Gortisha
Yes.
when she's jamming.
Yeah, I don't.
Not interested.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I don't like being behind Gore. I prefer to
Nope.
be in front,
Yep.
far, far away
100%.
from Gortisha. Yeah.
Or maybe not even on the same track as
Yeah,
Gortisha.
maybe I'll skip that pack and go
Yeah,
in the next
I'm
one.
good.
Yeah. Gortisha's lethal. And that's good because she's a lovely lethal. So you're welcome for that.
After party tonight at Tom's Bar and Grill.
Oh, yeah. Twitcherverse, I know you're watching at home, but doesn't mean you can't come out to Tom's
Have a
after
cocktail
party.
with
Yeah.
Myers and Buster.
Myers and Buster will be there with bells on. In fact, we're not sure how our game will end, but we do know how the after party will
That's
end.
right, and it's gonna win. It's gonna end with us winning
Winning
all
all
the things at
of the
after party.
things. And Gortisha's out.
Out is the lead and looking full.
And let's see, Bambi's fighting up front.
Do
as
they have
the
a pivot?
for
Oh.
the Sirens?
Yeah.
And Bum Pops back there. trying to
Gortisha
work
checking
it.
her.
Oh, that's
checking her
good.
thing. Yeah.
Rampage was holding kill shot. You got to distract kill
Yeah.
shot.
Gortisha coming up from the back. Daddy Long Legs trying to keep Gore distracted, trying to keep in front of her. Passed one and got the point and called it.
And that's it. That's it for jam number 5 of this half.
We played 9.5 minutes.
Coming up for Jam 6, Daddy Long Legs back out as the pivot. They've got to be exhausted. Rampage as jammer. Mad M Butterfly is the jammer for the Lovely Lethals. And Killshot and Dong are still out.
Yep, which is surprising to me.
Yeah.
But, you know, here we are. Oh, they've got Texas out there, too.
Huh?
I mean, do you think the Lethals pre-discussed what they wanted out of this game?
I don't know. I think every team has a strategy or a thought for what they want from this game, and maybe they're working on some things for perhaps the next game.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Or maybe they're switching up their roster, trying new packs. I absolutely believe that the teams aren't just playing today. They're thinking about what might happen down the road, for
Right.
sure. For sure. And we've seen a lot of new jammers from the Pink.
We
right?
have, yes.
So
Get
I've
it on
enjoyed
that
that.
jam line.
I really enjoyed that. I also think it looks like they're playing all their people, which I love.
I do too.
You know,
You're only as strong as your weakest link. You got to play everyone.
I
It's
agree.
the only way they're going to get better.
I agree. And they're missing some good people. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes, right?
Well, everyone on the Sirens is getting all the playtime tonight.
Right.
So
I
it'll
hear that
be-
will be the same for the next game as well.
Yes, I heard there's 10 on each team.
Yeah.
So it'll be a fun one to watch.
Dong, return to your bench. So Dong got there late. She has to return to the bench. Gave me a little, what the heck?
What?
No, she's returning to the bench.
Goes to the bench.
Returning to the
bench.
bench. Got there too late.
Lethals will be seating one skater down.
It's all right. We got the Nace Maker as jammer and Bambi as the jammer for the Deadly Sirens. Looks like Bambi also is just trying to make sure Nace Maker doesn't get out. Nace Maker slips up. Bomb Pop up front
I want
against
to
her
make
daughter.
note. Yes, I was going to say.
Yeah.
Bomb Pop and Criminally up front as the pivots. for
Mother-daughter
both teams.
duo.
Mother-daughter duo.
Yeah.
You don't see that very often.
You really don't. You really don't. And I'm going to say take the credit for the Bomb Pop.
Oh, a little spill on turn 2.
Yep. With a low block
And
from
Queen
Queen.
gets the penalty.
Yeah. Mother-daughter still skating up front, doing nothing. I don't know. I think they're watching. They're forgetting to see some of these arms and calling low box for other things.
I mean, arms are hard, I suppose.
Finally taking lead with 9 seconds left in the jam.
The blue needs to stop here and just hold Nace.
Yeah.
Let
they
her
need
get
to-
that 1 point.
oh.
And 2 minutes full of nothing. And the Lethals take
The score is 121 Lethals to 19 Deadly Sirens. We've
Oh.
played 12 minutes and 54 seconds in the second half. If I could math, I could tell you how many minutes we have left in this.
We have
half.
16 something left now because it's 13. Yeah, got 16 and some
16
change
minutes
left.
this half.
Jam 8. We got Daddy Longlegs, and back there we've got.
Rampage.
I love some Rampage.
I do too. Rampage is jamming against Madam Butterfly.
Madam Butterfly about to get out, looks like.
I think it's an interesting strategy. You know, these packs have been running really fast.
Yep, I
so,
agree.
um,
I agree. Well, it is fast derby.
It is
it's
fast.
not Wiftida. This is fast derby. USARS is known for their fast situation.
Oh.
I don't know what happened to Daddy Longlegs.
Maybe cut track
Yep,
yield.
cut track
'cause
yield.
she's
That goes
coming
back
in,
on.
and
So does.
Rampage
Yep.
over there. Madam's out, active lead. see if
You know
she
what they
scores
could do
any
here
points.
is race to the front and get up and start going.
They could, yes.
But
But,
they're
it
not
looks like
doing
they're going
that.
to form a 4-wall in the back,
Yeah,
which I
that's
think
not
is a
horrible.
great strategy.
Yeah. Oh, just
Oh,
slid on the
slid on
outside.
right on the outside.
Yep.
And got, I think, 4.
Yep. Got all 4 points.
Now let's see what Mel's going to throw up here.
4. Oh, 3.
4?
I don't. He said 3.
Oh, 3. Okay.
Is it 3?
3 it is, yep.
Halfway through, Buster, the second half
Halfway,
of
yeah.
game 1. Coming up, we have the Royal Pains against the Sheilas.
Sheila's, yes.
I don't know about you, but I think it's probably going to be an exciting game.
It will be
Something.
something. Yes.
It will be something.
It's going to be a hard game to play.
Yeah.
The
They
Pains have
formidable force for sure, for sure. They have 10 solid players
10
as
solid
we
players,
as we
correct.
do. So it's gonna be a lot.
we got Kremlin Sane up front with the pivot again with her mother bomb poop.
Now, just to be clear, audience, she let me call her that, so she's not gonna try to kick my butt later.
Very exciting.
And now, I know no one's listening that knows anything about me, but I have twins. Their birthdays are also
Yes.
tomorrow and Monday. That's very
Yes,
exciting.
and as we've stated, they're flying the coop.
Yeah, they're
Here's real
getting
soon.
out of the
They're
nest.
turning 18, and they're going to graduate here
Yeah,
in a few months.
I'm gonna set the nest on fire.
Yes, I will be there. I'll bring
Yeah.
the matches.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yes.
Get out of the nest. So that'll be fun. Oh, and then Bomb Pop taking over the Nace Maker. So this is one of those times where the lead jammer switched from the jammer to actually
To
the
the
pivot.
pivot,
And
yeah.
the pivot gets 2, or maybe 3, and then calls it off.
Oh, only 1, but that doesn't.
Oh,
Okay.
1 point apiece?
That doesn't seem.
That does not seem right.
But you know, we're just the announcers.
Yeah, I don't know about this game.
We're
I don't
just
even
the
know the rules in
announcers.
this game. I don't know much about this game. Got the raffle tickets going on here, if you haven't noticed. Good times.
There's a 50-50 raffle happening, and it's only happening here at Olarama. T-Bone Trina walking around selling them tickets.
We're on Jam 11. We got Daddy Longlegs up front with Mighty Ducky.
Yeah.
We got the
And we have Rampage jamming for the Sirens. Dong's going to come up and try and overtake.
yeah,
They've got all 4 of
They're
them trying
swarming-
to over. They're swarming.
swarming the pivot.
Pivot.
So if that's their plan, let's take note of that. They swarm
Yeah,
the pivot.
they just swarmed the pivot.
Yeah.
I wish I was an excellent DJ, and that's my initial plan.
But it's, you know, it's not making it easy for the pink jammer to get out either. Let's make note of that. And she,
Look, now they're like, why are they going to run?
Back in
You're
I
you're
don't
100
know.
points ahead,
I
Pink.
know.
Just play some derby. Nope, they're not. They're going to run.
they're not. They're going to run. Well, Rogue is going to get up here, and now Rogue is keeping the pack. Now they're going to slow
Well,
it down.
I would have gone up. I would have gone. I would have done the
Oh,
same thing
yeah.
Rogue did. Had
No,
just did.
100%, because you
know.
definitely don't want them running off.
Yeah, you
Then
wanna try to
never
get 'em.
catching up. And then you just need 1.
Yeah.
Lethal's called that off. It looks like Lethal's got 2, and did
0
Sirens
for the
not
Sirens.
get any? Huh. I have
But-
to tell you, these Sirens are fighting really hard.
They really are.
They've worked really hard for the points that they've gotten on this board, and they should feel proud of what's happening.
I
here.
agree. I agree with that assessment. And a lot of these people going back to back to back. Look, their Rampage just jammed and going
yeah.
back out to block.
I'm pretty sure there's 4 or 5 players on the Sirens that have played this entire game.
Yeah. Come on.
Pick up the jammer for the
So it looks like Madam Butterfly is up front.
Yeah. And Bambi trying to get.
Bambi's trying to stay
Bomb
in
Pop
bounds.
sneaks out the side and is out. Pivot break.
Bomb Pop is now free on the pivot turn and in the scoring position.
I don't think she's going to get there in time for this one.
I don't think so either. Oh, maybe.
Madam's
Oh,
going to
yeah.
call it.
Oh,
Oh. She,
Still on.
yeah. So Bomb Pop's gotten at least 1. We'll see what they throw up.
yeah. Let's see what they got here.
And we have a
timeout for the Lethals.
Why is there timeout? What's happening here? They're going over to talk to the ref, so there must be something.
I don't know, and they've got 11 minutes left in this game.
Yes, I see it. I saw it. Yep. It's rave night here at
Rave
Olarama, and Buster was trying to say, did you see that? It was Loki.
It was Loki,
like a crazy
headbanging
person, head banging,
in a cape.
and in a sparkly silver cape.
Holographic
Yes.
cape.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not sure what's happening, but it feels very Loki-like.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, no. Good fun.
Good fun.
Yeah, I got you. I was already watching you. I'm always already doing this. Yeah. Yeah. Loki wants to know if we saw it, and we, in fact, did see this. So bad. So bad. Bad/good.
Bad
Here
slash
comes
amazing.
same players that were on the track here a minute ago. We've got the overall gang and Killshot as a pivot, and Arms McGee. And we're going to take it out one more time on the Deadly Sirens. Lovely Lethals have 131 to the Deadly Sirens 22. And the Nace Makers jamming.
And the
I love
Nace
that kid.
Makers
And
out
then
there, I
who
do too.
is
She's so
jamming
great.
for-
Oh, we've got Brick Smash House
Oh,
jamming.
shoot.
Something
Brick Smash
new.
House. That is something new.
Yes.
What do we say to new experiences?
We say yes.
We do. We say yes.
Brick has been doing a great job out there blocking. So look what she's going to do. She's
Yeah.
going to sit here and try and block Nace
I mean,
Maker.
that is a legit thing to do, right?
And the
Just block
Sirens
the
have been
jammer.
doing it all night long, and
Yeah.
I think it has helped them
Yeah.
not the Lethals not just
I agree.
explode through the pack.
I agree. If they can punish the jammer by keeping them in the
Tired
pack.
and
Oh, but look,
in the pack.
Nace Maker
yeah.
just took bricks. So where is that stripe? Got to make sure that stripe is up. Oh,
The stripe is in the back.
Yeah.
It is on Daddy Longlegs, and she just took Nace Maker out.
I agree.
So
That was
Brick
an arm.
hit her again.
Forearm for bricks.
Oh, darn it.
You better race over there. You
But
got
it was
this.
a
Way
good
to go,
effort.
bricks.
It was a good effort.
Yeah.
Arms, get the best of us
Yeah,
sometimes.
they sure do. They're trying to call it a little tighter on the arms this go around. We'll see. We'll see
Yeah,
how.
it looks like
have you
we've
seen
had
that?
several of them.
Yeah, they're
yes.
gonna try to do that a little bit more.
And it looks like we've had several low blocks in this game.
Yeah, I agree.
But I guess that would happen when you have people who have, 6 feet legs.
Yeah, like us.
So, like us.
Yeah, when you're tall, like us, it happens.
Yeah, the low blocks, they just get a little
They
easier.
just keep. I get some high blocks too because I'm so
Oh,
tall. I
so
think,
tall,
I
the high-
think that's a thing.
I think it's interesting.
9 minutes to go. Jam 13. We have Q against Bambi, and then who do we have on the pivot line?
We
Do you see?
have Queen of Hurts
And the
against
Bomb Pop.
Bomb Pop.
All right, all right. I love to see it. Love to see it. Take a minute to appreciate our coaches, Sally and Smedium, out there doing the things,
Yeah.
making sure people are. Lost the jammer panty. They have to go around to get it,
So
and she is
and
not
she
active. She
will
has to
have
come back
go
around
through
again.
the pack again.
Yep, have to
So,
go through.
however, Bambi and for the Sirens will have to break the pack.
Yeah, go into the box for a low block. I think they said.
Oh goodness.
Yeah,
Yep.
and Bambi, you need to go.
Yeah, Bambi's
Get out there,
gotta go.
Bambi.
But she is out. She's out.
And Bomb Pop
And-
trying to block Queen, but Queen gets out.
Yeah, Queen.
And I don't know if you know this, but Queen is fast and
She is
fierce.
so fast.
Yeah, you really got to get a big head start if you think you're going to beat Queen. And here comes Queen.
You really do. I think she's probably going to
Yeah.
overtake Bambi here.
And
for
she
a
does.
second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, the
And
pink
the
with
pink
the
is
running seems so
running.
dumb. But,
So,
I mean, I guess I'll yell at Jorts another day about this strategy because it seems really stupid, but whatever.
I'm not sure what Jorts is running over there.
I don't know.
But he's also wearing bunny ears, so I feel like
And Jorts.
He's probably not the most reputable person to be asking.
Yeah, maybe not. But
He looks totally suspect over there.
is this what he's rating in? Is my real question.
I think so. There's a lot of things happening here.
Yeah.
A lot of excitement.
A lot of excitement going on here. Not quite sure what's happening. People yelling at people. People who need people. Oh, hi. What? I don't know. I don't have anything on.
Oh, I thought you did.
My arm pads?
Yeah.
My elbow pads?
Your
No.
elbow pads.
I don't have
your
my
arm
elbow
pads
pads on.
and your head pads.
I don't have any pads on.
Your mouth pads.
I don't have my mouth pads on. They're my teeth pads.
Your teeth pads. You're welcome.
No, but I'm ready to skate.
I'm ready to skate. Critical Blitz is out with Daddy Longlegs on her tail, but it looks like she didn't have a pivot break yet because she tried to leave too early. I don't know why there's like 3 people on the track
Dong went
right
down.
now.
I
There
hope
should be 5.
I hope they're okay.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4 people in the penalty box.
Ah, I
A
love
fifth
it.
coming. There's 4 people on the track. 5. Oh, gaining another one. There's 6. I feel like this jam has gone off the rails.
I'm more interested in Jamie Lima Ding Dong, making sure she's okay.
Yeah.
I don't really know what's happening here. I think we've been a little out of it, but truth be told, I want to have the first game so we can announce the second game of cocktails.
I agree.
I feel like we're being punished.
I think we are too.
I don't know why we're being punished.
Well, we could lose this next game, and then we could play in the
How much trouble would we be in if we said that
in
was
the
our
first
strategy?
game. Well, I don't feel like people would be very happy about that.
No. Even if we do, we could lose this next game. You know,
Oh,
this
for
purple
sure.
team is very fierce.
I'm not looking forward
No.
to this next
But
game.
we can't want to lose.
No.
Right. That would be a problem.
But if we were and if we are going to lose, there is a silver lining. We get to announce with cocktails in our hand next game.
Okay.
Not horrible.
No, that doesn't sound horrible.
So I kind of feel like it's a win-win for us, you and I, no matter what.
Maybe. Look at Dong over there. She doing okay?
I don't know. She's up against the wall. I think she's okay.
Okay.
We have about 25 minutes left in this half.
25 minutes. Nope. We
I
have.
meant 5 minutes.
Yeah. Yep. We have 5
We have
minutes.
5 minutes.
We're on
It's
Jam 15.
Jam 15. Lovely Lethal's 136 to the Deadly Sirens 22.
My husband just called us Stadler and
Waldorf.
Waldorf. Thank you. I'm
welcome.
obviously that's who you are.
Obviously.
I'm obviously Stadler. And if you don't know that reference, we are the Old Men and the Muppets.
From the Muppets.
Theater.
That's right.
Yeah, that seems about right. Seems about right. Giving a little love to the old man. Oh, wow. Loki is really doing it for some more rave over there.
Can we get a camera
yeah.
on the fans?
We need to watch
We
Loki
need-
just rave over
We
there.
need some camera action on the fans.
Yes. He has pink and teal wrist guards on, like he's going to go to a prize fight here in a moment.
Yeah. I like that he's representing both teams.
Yes, he is, yeah.
Both teams.
That's why I said that.
Oh, I wasn't obviously listening to you.
Yeah. Good call, Buster. Glad you sorted that out.
I know.
Let's just play
I
this
never
game.
said I was quick on the uptake, all right?
I'm a little tired. I need to find the fire and murder the people.
Well, I hope
Watching
you find it in
Gortisha
the
over
next
here.
20 minutes.
We got a little Gore. We got a little Queen. We got a little.
Now the score has changed. Lethal's 140 to Deadly Sirens 24.
We have Quantum Fury on the jam line against Bomb Pop.
Bomb Pop.
Oh.
Try to get a hand to the lovely
So is that a problem?
I'm not sure.
I'm guessing James's Cobb's password is Myers and Buster are my favorite. No?
I'll try that. All caps.
Again, you guys are up 140 to 24.
Yeah, so they're the pink is just apparently going to run the next 5 minutes of jam time. They're just going to run. All right.
Now they're slowing down.
I don't understand the point because now their jammer is just going to have to run.
I think they're deciding to sacrifice their jammer for the Sirens jammer.
Correct. I think you're right.
And now they've slowed down.
Should be noted.
For a 5-point pass.
Quantum did get a 5-point pass. So that strategy worked for the pink.
It sure did. But now it looks like I think we've got 2 full packs back on the track now.
We might.
I believe we started with a fraction of that.
Yeah, I think we started with 4 in the box. Bomb Pop is finally
Bomb Pop
out.
is out.
And Quantum is calling.
And that's right. So did she get a 10 total on that
I don't know.
pass?
4 more points. 149-24. We have 4 minutes left. There's game 1 of night 3.
Going to Jam 16. Little Daddy Longlegs out in front.
On the
And
pivot
Rampage as the jammer. Looks like Killshot's going to
Pivot, and we
pivot?
got Texas out
Yes.
here jamming for the Lethals.
Texas in the overalls. What's going to happen?
Probably handing out Uncrustables. I mean, why aren't they pulling things out of their pockets? Also a pro. You can carry lots of things
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that is a
in
pro.
your pockets
Yeah.
with the overalls.
That
Bit
is
of
pro.
a
Rampage is out, and Killshot's right behind.
Texas
Letting Texas go.
is going.
Pink slowing down to hold the blue.
Right behind them on their toe top.
Blue, you got to hold that one baby. Got to
Yeah,
hold that
gotta
one
hold
baby.
it. But Texas is on her heels.
Yeah.
So
She
we'll
might have
see.
still gotten all 4,
I mean,
Texas.
all 4? I don't think all 4.
Oh, got one.
Got 1. And what did
2.
Sirens got 2. So we're now sitting at 26 Deadly Sirens, Lovely Lethals 50,
150.
150. You're welcome. It's too many digits in the number for me to read.
Let's talk about my raspberry orange. Did you see
Oh
the
my God,
raspberry
yes.
oranges at the grocery?
I have never seen that before.
Was at the grocery store.
Is it red on the inside
Don't
as
know.
well? You
This
don't
is
know?
my first
Oh
one.
my God, I cannot wait.
I don't know. Maybe Rhea Sunshine had one. I don't know.
Oh.
See back here? This is
I do. I see a
little
Rhea
celebrity
Sunshine.
guest,
Yeah.
Rhea Sunshine back
She's
here.
in from Chicago.
Yeah.
Very
Gonna
exciting.
sit here and do the things.
No, I will be on the lookout for a raspberry orange.
Yeah, might suck, might be delicious.
Do you
don't
think
know.
it's going to taste like an orange, or do you think it's going to have like a raspberry situation
I mean,
happening
I think either would be delightful.
with
What
an
do you think?
orange texture?
Kremlin Insane is out.
Kremlin is out and hyping up the crowd. There's really a minute 40 left in this game.
Might
Look at
see
me
another
doing
jam.
math.
I love that. You are
Um,
mathing.
Let's see what's going to happen here. She's all the
Flies
way
through.
through. Another 5. Bomb Pop shaking her head like, what the heck? Pretty sure asking what the heck about her daughter.
Yeah, maybe. One more jam.
Maybe. Yeah, we got, yes, I think we'll have one more jam.
Yeah, lining up.
We have 1 minute left.
We've got Nacemaker and Rampage on the start line. And the pivots are Killshot and
Daddy Longlegs.
Daddy Longlegs. Really, really producing today, right? I mean,
yes.
you don't see it with the score, but she held
No.
that jammer back over and over and over again.
Almost
was in the
every
way.
jam she
yeah.
was out, she
was great.
was holding the entire pack back.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I agree.
those 36-inch inseams.
I mean, I guess it is.
Working hard. Okay, so Daddy Longlegs is going to break as a pivot, and she is on Nacemaker's heels. Let's see if she's going to overtake her.
With those legs, you gotta do something.
I know.
That might happen.
There she is. Look, she booped him up there. Let's see. Oh, Lethal's got no points, and the Sirens got 3. That is very exciting. I think that might have been a first this
Nice job.
game.
Unofficial score: Lovely Lethal's 159, Deadly Sirens 32.
Thank you so much for joining us this first game.
Yeah, on the
Please
Twitch tube.
go get some snacks and more cocktails.
Yeah,
And then come right back because you get to watch Myers and I play against those.
we're gonna do something.
Those Pains, those
Yeah.
Royal Pains.
We're gonna do something. I don't know what we're gonna do, but we're gonna do something.
And you also get to listen to Chew Bacon.
Oh, is he announcing?
Oh,
I
he
didn't know.
is. So this is very exciting.
Oh,
so
it is
thank
exciting.
you, and we will see you next time.
We promise to be better next time.
You were fantastic.
house, body duck, duck, hold, body duck, house, duck, body duck, put hold on, body duck, duck, house, body duck, duck, hold, body duck, house, duck, body duck, put hold on. Body duck, topper. Body duck, hold. Body duck, topper. Body duck, put hold on. Body duck, hold, topper. Body duck, put hold, topper. Body duck, hold, topper. Body duck, put hold on. Body duck, hold, topper. Body duck, put hold, topper. Body duck, hold, topper. Body duck, put hold on. Body duck, hold, topper. Body duck, hold, topper.
Maven Mayhem. Number 6, Nikki Necrosis. Number 98, Pebbles. Number 31, Phoenix Fire. Number 17, Short Stack. Number 311, T-Bone Trina. Number 69, Crash Slinging Slasher. Number 23, Triple Threat. Goes to Royal Pain, Stunning Pocket Rocket, Wrecking It Right, and Not Staining Artemis, Primal, and Ozark Howler. Give it up one more time for the Royal Pain!
we have sound in here?
Not yet.
I was about to
I
say.
don't think. We're not on. I'm just getting ready. Just getting ready. You're on. Are we on? We live?
We are? Oh, delightful.
We'll do it live.
Oh, there you go.
That's what
Starting.
they say.
Yeah, I just wasn't hearing any of the monitor. There we go.
All right. I'm so glad you're here. I thought there was going to be the ramblings of one person talking to themselves over a roller derby game.
No, but normally I'm the hype guy. Normally I'm the growly voice. I feel
well.
I'm going to be outdone by the expert, the master, if you will.
I wouldn't go that far, but thank you very much.
Oh, I love watching you announce, or listening, I guess. Can you watch someone announce?
You can, actually, but it's not my favorite. This thing sparkles a little too much. I didn't want to let him see me shine. And now I'm going to have to get back to announcing two things at once. We'll see how it goes here at Olarama, the most historic roller rink in all of Independence on Overwood. We have a new innovation in the clock for this game. We're counting up instead of counting down.
Everybody, the ref came from a soccer game.
They must have. A lot of penalties, a lot of crazy jams in the last game.
Honestly,
Absolute chaos.
some very interesting calls I've never seen before because they kind of had to reciprocate off of another call.
Well, reciprocation very important in many things. Roller derby, life, relationships. Write that down.
I'd be wise to remember.
Mel Malice will be on the jam line for the Sheilas versus T-Bone Trina, and here we go.
All right, as we get started, nice early
Trina jamming against Mel Malice.
Malice able to break through that front wall, and Trina hard to cover, but Dizzy Astor covers that inside line, who contains the pivot for enough, but you have Triple Threat, who has now broke about 40 to 50 feet back. Mel comes up on the back wall, Jamie DeVito contained. Jamie makes a swing, but isn't able to get there. Bell's able to break and call it. All right, looks like she gets all of her points.
Early 4-0 lead for the Sheilas. Penalty box empty. We'll see if that lasts. It was a pretty clean game until about 10 minutes left in the last game when the penalty box just full of skaters at all times. Zombina will be on the jam line for the Sheilas, for the Royal Pains.
I love this matchup in the back too. The veracity that is Z and the skill and force that is Pebbles.
Well, that's Pebbles.
All right, Z is met with Beck in the front. Tries to make a move on the inside. Ginger comes to play some O. Is enough of a distraction that Beck looks and Zombina leaves. All right, Beck is able to get out about 40 to 50 feet back, and Z is approaching and meets one of her own teammates in the back and one-hit Thunder. This might be some good opportunity for O. Makes a pop on the inside. Z swings to the outside. Pebbles turns around, able to make a block, and able to call it off right before Beck gets there. Looks like she does grab some points too.
2 points. I'm hallucinating. All right. Mel Malice will be on the jam line for the Sheilas against T-Bone Trina of the Pains. Penalty box still clear. 4-on-4 pack. Who's pivoting? Mayhem Myers for the Sheilas, and there's someone standing directly in my field of vision.
And that's Triple Threat on the pivot line against Mayhem Myers.
The angles are important.
All right, T-Bone Trina takes a block to the outside, but that means that Mel makes another swing and goes to the middle. Trina tries the end. It looks like she only has Myers left to beat, and she's able to get that separation, and that's a break. Myers hot on the tail, though. It might have been a break, but will it be fruitful? Let's see. Some great defense in the back wall. Black is able to separate and get back up front. Myers is going to keep it close. There's a hit from Jamie. Calls it, looks like it might be pretty even.
2 points picked up by the Sheilas. 1 point picked up by the Pains. Oh, we fixed the clock. Amazing. We'll be counting down this time.
More tense this way, don't you think?
Well, just it's less subtraction. I'm old and feeble. Zombina will be on the jam line versus Pebbles.
The only real way I can describe it is just watch the fire in the eyes and the skates of Zombina whenever she's out there in any position. The fire. And there she goes, persistent on the outside, makes a block to the out, but Anita is able to separate that pivot out more than 10 feet, then bridged in. Beck's able to leave. Another 40 to 50 feet back. Zombina's going to come up to that same back wall with Thunder. Thunder makes a hit, tries to create some, there's some separation, makes a wide hole. But as the last effort is able to hit out, and Phoenix does hit the block and does knock Z out, but Z's able to step back in after Phoenix hits the deck and call it.
3 points picked up for Zombina and the Sheilas. Also a 50s girl group. All right, Mel Malice will be jamming against T-Bone Trina. The jammer rotation starting to take shape as they match up again. Mayhem Myers pivoting against Triple Threat once again.
Yeah, it looks as if those lines are pretty rigid. It looks as if panties on both sides seem to be on a 2 rotation. You seem to have Mel and Mel and Trina are seem to be locked. Same seems to be with Myers and Tripp. So that obviously can change. Coaches can do anything they want, but we've at least seen it for 3 jams now. Oh, able to maintain balance and hop back for a recovery, staying on the outside and getting lead. All right, but now you have Myers with some containment. They are bridging her in, so this block is complete, and Dizzy's able to get back there and completely seal off with an amazing turnaround brace. Way to absorb and skate back. Now Tripp is weighted out front and looks as if she was not a part of the pack when she left.
And in that confusion, Mel Malice scoring points, but we have an official review.
I, too, was a little confused at the end there.
Yeah, what's happened to my voice? So there's like an echo going on here. Can everybody hear that? Is it just me? All right, well, you get me in 2 dimensions. Here we go. Pebbles will be on the jam line against Anita Hercha. I believe this is Anita's first jam of the game.
Oh, there you go. It seems as if they have changed rotation a little bit. That's the announcer's curse. As soon as you say something's happening, it's not.
Variety being the spice of life and the spice of roller derby. And I don't know what they're officially reviewing. I'm going to guess it has to do with points. Oh. Sheila's taken it early 14-point lead. Just over 5 minutes played. What else is happening? Anything good? There's an after party tonight at Tom's Bar and Grill.
Yeah, I'm
For
hoping to
those
get some
of
karaoke on if you're going to the Tom's after party.
Oh, let's see if we have a voice after all this. A lot of sports going on. The Royals won today, 4-3 over the Cleveland Guardians.
I completely forgot we were in opening. That season opened. I completely forgot.
It comes fast. I have no concept of time whatsoever, other than to tell you that there's 5 minutes gone here in Game 2 of Night 3 of Fountain City Roller Derby here at the Olarama.
I've been away. Tell me more about the season. What's the narrative? What's the record? Who's in? What's the season been like?
You're talking about for Fountain City?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great question. I don't know. I tend to forget these things the minute I walk out of the building, which is not a feather in my cap.
But I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to go enjoy.
I'm old and feeble, and that's that is how that works. The fact that I'm here at all is a miracle in and of itself.
Well, we're glad to have you here.
Thank you very much. It's good to be here.
We're thankful for miracles today.
Indeed. Mine or otherwise. Another miracle would be knowing what is going on during this official review, because this seems like it's taking a while. And will they come tell us what's going on? Let's take bets on that. Oh, no. We're gonna roll around. Here they come. Here comes Reftacular. What do you got for me, Ref?
Purple challenged the legality of why the pivot couldn't break is because their jammer was already active.
Ah.
It just hadn't yet been marked, but they were already active. The mark was slow to happen, so because they were already out and active.
Lead was close. Understood.
All right. Would you like to recap that? I'll do it for us. So the Pains were challenging whether or not the... All right, the Pains were challenging the legality of the pack And why their pivot could not make the turn into scoring position is because their jammer had already established legality and therefore was not eligible to be lead. And we're back. All right.
Perfect.
Big crash in turn 1. More at the apex between turn 1 and turn 2.
Oh, and Beck's tying the shoelace, so that means that she needs to. Ooh, uh-oh. Are we about to see the rare call that we never, ever, ever see? Oh. So it's a very interesting note. A skater who has to fix a equipment malfunction, who is a lap behind, if they re-enter the track, they get the penalty. So Beck is now out of the jam. That means that Purple has no pivot.
Well, Pebbles in scoring position all the same. Trying to catch up to Anita, who will call it off after picking up a point. Oh. Phoenix Fire getting some friendly fire from Pebbles, who is
Including
out
the
of
ref.
control. It's rough skating out there for a ref.
Especially ref draft.
And you would think, I mean, with streamers in her hair and rainbow
You'd
Yeti,
see it. You'd assume you'd see it coming.
you would think that that would stand out. But then again, nobody's perfect.
Do you only want to do the stream mic, or do you want to do in-home too?
I have a hard time doing both.
Okay.
But I don't care.
Okay.
Okay.
This
is going to be
I've
on
been
the mic.
doing both as both.
Yeah, I know. And I've been letting. I think you're good doing it.
All right, cool.
Little of how the sausage is made there. Isn't that exciting? That is. All right. T-Bone Trina taking lead jammer for the Royal Pains, looking to double their scoring. With 1 point as Mel Malice also breaks through in scoring position.
All right, triple threat laying ahead in the back. Cherry Violence able to try and challenge, able to play a little bit of, oh, it might actually benefit. Oh, looks as if there's a penalty. Cherry Violence trying to challenge that wall in the back. Might have gotten her sent to the box. Is this what the Pains need? A nice 4-5 jam?
They did double their score. Look at that. I spoke that into existence.
Statistically.
I feel good. When we get back to Derby, Zombina will be on the jam line against Maven Mayhem. Can't say it 1 time fast.
All right, up front we have Anita and Beck already challenging. All right, Ginger's able to reinforce that front line, and then you have Zombina trying to make a move on the outside. Beck was a sweeping hit at the second turn. All right, Z tries to make a move on the outside, tries to get low. Looks as if. All right, Maven is able to break, and it looks as if Anita is directly afterwards pivot break. So Maven Mayhem, but Anita Hercha hot on her tail. All right, we're coming up to the back of the pack. Let's see if there's not a lead change and some hits. Anita takes a spill, able to get some passes and call it. Maven getting some points. All right. I like the hustle by Purple, getting to the front and holding that line. They really enjoy their position up front.
Part of the mind games, part of the strategy of Derby to keep them in the rear with the gear. Mayhem Myers smiling on the pivot line as T-Bone Trina and Mel Malice jam against one another yet again.
Oh! Oh!
False
Return to
start.
bench. Her hands were on the ground.
Mayhem Myers. Or just Myers in this incarnation.
And if anyone is curious, you are allowed to return your bench in either direction. That is a part.
That's right. They will take you in. That's the Derby family promise.
All right, Mel Malice with about 10 feet of separation from triple threat. Let's see if she can widen that out to 20. It's going to be a fast one as they come to that backpack, able to get 1 point and call it. That might be it. Smart play. When you're in the lead, you want to blow the time, and that's another 30 seconds. So 1 point is all you need, a slow creep.
22-point lead for the Sheilas. We've got 10 minutes gone here in the first half. Fairly clean game, not a lot of penalties so far. Zombina will be jamming against, who is that?
That is Maven.
Maven Mayhem. Anita Hercha pivoting for those Sheilas. Pax racing around, trying to. Does not work as Maven Mayhem makes it. And Beck and Call with a
Beck with the-
huge hit on Zombina.
That's that same hit that she laid a big hit on her last time the both of them were out there. Turn 2, big spot.
But Anita free on the pivot turn and with a little violence knocking down Maven Mayhem.
Oh, look at that cutting. Look at those angles. Great work. All right, Maven takes a contest in the back and is trying to get around. They are able to seal, and Thunder with a tricep, a great legal hit to the chest.
One hit Thunder living up to their name. And 2 points picked up by the Sheilas. Now leading by a factor of 9, 27-3 over the Royal Pains. T-Bone Trina.
I also want to illustrate that I couldn't be more clear that that tricep by Thunder was tucked in. The elbow was clean to the ribs, her own ribs, meaning that she was not extended. It was just good. Great hitting.
Squirm. Is it important right now? All right, apparently it's Squirm's birthday tonight, everybody.
Happy birthday, Book Squirm.
Everybody look at Squirm and wave.
The go-go ref, the ref draft.
You can't miss him. And we've got a timeout, team timeout. Did you see who called it?
I did not.
I was too busy giving birthday wishes to our friend Squirm. What was that sound? We get sound effects in this thing? Did you hear that? Am I hallucinating wildly? Anybody?
Probably just some computer,
Okay.
some computer
all right.
business.
Yeah, just the computer going crazy. It's become sentient, and it's coming for your children. All right.
Oh.
Mel Malice will be on the jam line.
That's what the AI wars are about.
That's right.
All right, up front, Tripp and Myers. In the back, we have T-Bone Trina and Mel Malice.
It's like a derby mullet. Business in front.
Johnny
party in the
Pocket
back.
Rocket signaling to Mayhem Myers to put her hands on the floor again.
I didn't know they were that close, but that's good stuff.
Oh, I think he just enjoyed the penalty.
All right, 18 minutes,
Oh, I get
17
it.
seconds remaining.
That was a joke I missed.
We'll be here all night. All right, here we go. Mayhem Myers pivoting.
Oh, and Jamie with a hit. Might have extended the arm just a little bit, but who am I to say? Now Mel is able to make another move, tries to go through that back wall and has Thrash to beat, is able to get around, uses Myers to get a break. Myers combating that pivot up front, gets a couple of hits. Are they right at that 10-foot line and is able to turn around and let her go, but not before affording her 50 to 60 feet of time. I like that, you measuring distance and time. She comes to that back wall, makes a stop, makes a nice simple pass, gets to a knee real quick, gets involved, calls it, and does she get any points? Is Tripp able to sneak any in? It looks like Mel got all hers, but
That's 4 points for the Sheilas.
it was close. I was close. I didn't know she had even gotten one. I buy it.
Not close enough.
Able
Maven
to-
Mayhem returning to the jam line against Zombina.
That's what they say about horseshoes, hand grenades, and dancing with your lady. It's the only time close matters.
Closeness. And in Derby, they're getting way too close all the time. Anita Hercha pivoting.
Z starts at the end, makes a move, and gets locked in by Phoenix. Goes to the outside, is met by Pebbles. Meanwhile, you have Purple Jammer all the way in the back, but Short is able to make a hit and able to separate. Ooh, not before Ginger lays a hit to the inside. Now is Beck able to get the attention of Anita, able to let Maven break. Oh, it looks as if she does get hit. Oh, and Phoenix is able to make a hit, but it does not matter as Phoenix hits the deck, so Z is able to go. All right, Beckett does break after that and has about 30 feet of distance. Ooh, was able to call it by passing one. Short stack takes a swing and misses, making it 32-3. For
to
it.
the scoring column. Mel Malice jamming. Myers back on the pivot line.
Is that you?
What is that
We're
charming
getting
sound?
like
that
Windows
keeps-
notifications.
Yeah,
We're like getting like Windows error notification. Like sounds.
we're getting little blings and blongs. It's great. Back to the action as no one is in scoring position yet, but speak it and it will happen. Mel Malice now in the lead. T-Bone Trina being held back by.
Trina being met by a nasty 4-wall up front.
That's Dizzy and Mayhem.
Who's ate me?
And they finally call it. So Mel Malice will have to wait as Dizzy playing solid defense for a while. And Dizzy goes down artfully. That'll be fun on tape. All right. 3 more points. 4 points.
Nothing is better than track angels.
We are at 36-3. The Royal Pains will send Maven Mayhem back to the jam line.
And Anita Hercha. With up front, we have Beck and Baby Buster. 3 Bs.
Oh, Buster doing her first pivoting of the day.
Be careful, Beck. Don't poke the bear.
She is a white hot ball of rage.
I
That
think we
Baby
can-
Buster.
We can all agree.
And Anita Hercha making it through. So we will not see Buster having to make the pivot turn.
All right, Anita Hercha breaks and is able to get some pretty uncontested time, about 70 feet. And it looks as if Thunder's in the back might be able to open up that middle hole, and she might just skate on through.
What a great block by One Hit Thunder.
If you enjoyed Chiefs football at all, I think I just saw reminiscence of Anthony Sherman just creating a wide fullback hole. Follow your lead blocker and you will see success.
That is an interesting parallel.
All right, they're going to let Trina go, and that means that she has about 20 feet of space behind Mel. All right, looks like been whiting out. Mel has that speed advantage by the looks of it. She only has a couple to beat in the back that are isolated, gets a couple, calls it, and breaks. All right, looks like it's a 1-0 jam.
Sheila's taking their lead up to 38 points. We have 12 and a half minutes left here in the first half. Anita Hercha, beck and call will be jamming. Penalty box empty. A relatively clean game. Really not a lot of penalties. Not a lot of opportunities. Ginger Ninja will be pivoting for the Sheilas. And since I can never see who the second person on the pivot line is.
I believe that's Maven. Yeah, there you go.
That is. When I get X-ray vision, this broadcast will improve about 28%.
All right, Beck gets hit on the outside by Baby Buster. Almost had a break, only needed Buster to beat, and there you go, phenomenal defense up front. All right, Z with the big hit to Maven, and another one to follow it up.
And Anita takes the outside, taking lead jammer with her. The Pains are all blocked up.
Absolutely, their panty presence is amazing. Z just knowing where the panty she needs to hit next, it always is. It's really impressive.
She's having a great game.
All right, Maven does break, but let's see if it doesn't get called before she gets to the back. Anita only needs to pass one more to get all of her points, but with Maven coming up, just call it.
So really stout defense being played by the Sheilas tonight, keeping the Pains in check.
Absolutely, they are taking care of the vehicle that is the Pains. They are the Porter. They are the Stout. I decided to mix in some car jokes and beer jokes in there.
Just mixing cars and beer. What could possibly go wrong? Dizzy Astor will be jamming against T-Bone Trina. No one under the influence tonight.
I will say that the Pains have been under the influence of the Sheila's defense. That is for certain.
That they are putting up impenetrable walls all the way around the track as Dizzy
Ooh.
bulls her way through.
Dizzy with the nice shoulder check to the back of Thrash just to open it up enough space to step through. Good job, Dizzy Astor. All right, trip breaks. All right.
So Myers and Malice holding the baby back as Dizzy makes it through, but has plenty of time. Looks behind her to see if it's time, and daintily calls it off. Only picking up 1 point in the process, but 1 point is better than none.
And honestly, mainly what they're picking up is 30 more seconds. They call that 10 more times. That's the half.
Time on the side of the Sheilas at this point. It's hard to make up a lot of points in this rule set. You don't see a lot of 9 and 10 point jams. You saw a lot of them in the last game, but that's not the rule. That is more the exception. And Zombina jamming against Phoenix Fire. Phoenix Fire looking to take the inside from but Zombina going up the middle.
Some fancy moves that gives her a clean lead and about a 20 feet of advantage. Let's see if Phoenix can catch up, though.
Packs have slowed down. The Sheila's holding back a blocker, and Zombina rushes through and calls it.
Maven and Beck tried to seal up, but Z was coming in too hot, so that seam was able to just burst right through. But the jam was over already anyway, so.
One more point.
Love to see play into the last whistle. I really do love it.
Mayhem Myers now jamming against T-Bone Trina. So the Sheilas are starting to mix up. Everybody's going to jam. Penalty box still empty. Everyone following the rules.
You always love a good time when everybody's following the rules in a game of roller derby.
That's
don't you?
right. Nothing better. Dizzy Astor pivoting against. Is that triple threat?
No, that looks like Jamie DeVito.
That is. Oh, I saw a 7 and I lost my mind. All right.
You know, same thing with me, just out on the streets looking at people.
They all look alike to me.
But you see a 7 and I go weak. All right, Mayhem Myers breaks, and she is uncontested. Let's see if maybe we see one of those 10-point jams we've been thinking about. Jamie DeVito does get out with another 70 feet of space. Maybe Myers gets out and decides to go again. All right, has another 2-wall up front with Nikki Necrosis. Isn't able to get out on the outside, but good arms. Oh, and there's a little spill. It looks all natural, but a little slow to rise. But looks well
Myers
enough.
just crashing through. Everyone falls. The Pains picked up a point.
And Myers goes to the box for it.
Well, all right. Let's throw something to Dizzy. So 48-4. Maven Mayhem will be jamming for the Royal Pains and not Mayhem Myers. That's Baby Buster. They look a little bit alike, but not a lot.
I kind of told they were the same person, Buster and Myers. Is there any truth to this?
If you see one, you're most likely going to see the other one. So that is, we have an official timeout. I don't know what for. They'll come tell us here in a little bit. We have 7.5 minutes left to play in the first half. Pretty much all Sheilas at this point. Very stout defense being played. Can they keep it up is the question. We will now have two Sheilas in the penalty box. Happening right here on U.S. soil. All right, so Beck and Call will be taking over the jamming position for the Pains. 4-on-2 pack advantage in favor of the Pains, so this would be a great time for them to get some points. Anita Hercher will be pivoting. One Hit Thunder also, the only other Sheila out there. What a perfect time for Buster to do her first jam. Oh, and One Hit Thunder will be going to the box. So now it is a two-person show, and Anita and Beck and Call takes lead.
But it looks as if, it looks as if the assist off of Anita is what it takes because Phoenix isn't able to hit that block.
With one blocker. Buster plotting Beck and Call's demise. Beck and Call staying in front. As the packs race, we have 57 seconds left in this jam. Let's see if points actually get scored. Oh, One Hit Thunder goes down. That's not going to help. And Beck and Call picking up 2 points. 2 points. So 48-6. But again, stout defense to only give up 2 points with only 2 skaters on the track. Mel Malice will be jamming against T-Bone Trina. The penalty box empty, so that quick excursion into depleted pack size is now over. Dizzy Astor will be pivoting, I believe.
All right. T-Bone Trina challenges the inside. There's an entire garage sale. Takes a step over. Might be an easy break for her. Oh, but is met with Myers and Dizzy sealing up that hole. That quick recovery is amazing.
And Mel makes it through, takes lead jammer for the Sheilas. And there's some talking. Mel's skating backwards, slowing down, waiting, recycling herself in a way. T-Bone Trina takes lead. The pivot is behind the jammer for the Sheilas, so there will be no, Mel Malice is going to have to do it herself. And does against Jamie DeVito. So another great opportunity here for the Paynes to tighten this up a bit. Trina calls it off. Picks up 1 big point. 1 point. 48-7. We're down to 5 minutes to play here in the first half. Zombina will be on the jam line for the Paynes. Phoenix Fire taking it for, I'm sorry, Zombina for the Sheilas. Phoenix Fire for the Paynes.
All right. And we're off. Zombina takes an early step to the inside and makes a jump, able to get there. Also the front, and it looks as if she does have to yield. Looks like she might have had a wheel off before she re-entered. All right. Now, it looks as if they're being bridged up front. So Phoenix isn't able to break as she's met with that black 2-wall of Ginger and Anita. Now, Z is able to make another step. Maven tries to take a hit, but isn't able to make it. So now can she go? It looks as if Z is broken and purple pivot break. All right, Z with about 20 feet of space, but it's gaining. Let's see what happens as she enters the back of the pack. Looks like she goes around. Nikki gets the 1 point and calls it. Does she get another? 2. She does, in fact, get another, widening it up to a 43-point lead.
So just a slow burn. 2 more points. First half, pretty much all Sheilas. Mel Malice back again against T-Bone Trina. 1 Sheila in the box, so a 4-on-3 pack advantage in favor of the Paynes. Myers and Jamie DeVito doing a little pivot-on-pivot violence right at the front. And continuing so.
Mel makes a move to the outside, is able to get around as only has to be Trip on the inside and is able to get that space. Whistle blows and Jamie able to go. Does Dizzy have the chance? Does not have the chance to catch her. Good hustle, but Dizzy will have to settle with the tripod up front to contain the T-Bone Trina in the back. Looks as if they have a baby. Myers takes a spill, only 1 to beat. It goes around, gets the 1, has time, able to get another, trying to get the last one and calls it over Thrash. Good job by Thrash to stay up front and avoid being a point, but it looks as if she does get capped.
1 more 4-point pass for the Sheilas.
Beck doing some shimmying and shaking, and Ginger seems to not mind. Oh, thanks for the kiss, Beck. Don't watch me. I feel perceived.
Better heard and not seen. The life of the announcer. Anita Hercha and Phoenix Fire will be jamming.
I was always told that I have a face for radio. Phoenix moving on the outside, has Ginger to beat, lets her through. Now, that's a question of where Black Jammer's gonna be. Ginger sees that challenge. All right, Black pivot break. Looks as if she has about 20 feet of space, but is Ginger able to close it up? Let's see. I don't know, Phoenix has a good stride. She hits that inside. Only has a couple. That good offense from Purple. Oh, spills right through, and it looks as her own teammate takes her out. Looks like there's a lead change, and it's called. I think that might have been a net benefit for Black.
And one last little hit from One Hit Thunder. 3 points picked up for the Sheilas, so 58-7. 1.5 minutes left. This will most likely be our final jam of the first half. Mel Malice and T-Bone Trina once again. I should keep track of how many times they're doing this. That would be an interesting number for someone. Getting started.
All right, Myers gets low. DeVito with the light push. Mel Malice does some containment before she leaves, nice and slow. All right. Looks as if it's a good defensive bout. Looks as if everybody is kind of sealing it up for the last minute. T-Bone Trina gets up front. She'll break, and Myers will be right there. But with everybody down, that meshes her out of play, actually. That actually changes things up quite a bit. Talk about getting real exciting right in a minute, a 40-foot gap. This might be able to be some points. Trina takes a move to the out, grabs it and calls it. Grabs at least one, maybe two, maybe three.
2.
Hey, that's great. Shorten
be
the lead
any
up just
number.
little by little. That's a great first step.
The
It
whole-
does look as if time will run out before the half.
Frantically calling for something. Will they get it? Probably not. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Anita getting eaten by the track monster.
And that'll do it for the first half. Sheila's up 58-10.
All right, there you go. That's a great first half of Derby.
Indeed. We'll see you back here after intermission.
body duck, duck, hold, body duck, house, duck, body duck, put hold high, body duck, duck, house, body duck, hold, body duck, house, duck, body duck, put hold high.
All right, are we live? Is this happening? I can feel the excitement levels raising in the universe, so it must be live. We're back. And the second half begins with Mel Malice and T-Bone Trina jamming. Mayhem Myers will be pivoting and against Beck and Call.
Nikki and Jamie DeVito able to get a nice little seam to block Mel and hold her back there. Just enough time to let T-Bone Trina on the outside, but they still gets a cut track yield. Tries on the end, able to get around, but not quite. Gem Annihilation able with the good block, and Myers able to hold them as relative position. All right, T-Bone Trina breaks, but Mel is right there. 10 feet of business, 5 feet of business, no feet of business. Some nice little shoving. Can they get in front? Mel is able to extend and get up front. Lead change. All right, able to get past that back row and call it. Looks like T-Bone Trina able to make a little hop, get some points.
That would be a no. That would be 2 points.
Both.
Oh, wait.
Oh, no, it was 2 points the other direction. Looks like Mel didn't get any 2 points for Trina.
I'm not sure how that works, but
I am too curious, but hey.
life is full of mystery, and that's going to be the answer of the day. Anita Hercha will be jamming for the Sheilas.
All right. Wait, hold on.
Maven Mayhem.
Are those horns a part of the panty, or are they coming through? I love that. How did they get horns on the pivot panty?
Well, she really likes roller derby, I guess. And we have a crash at the rear as Anita gets knocked down by the pivot. Who will be going to the penalty box for that transgression? So that is
Triple threat.
Triple threat.
Crash in the Rear, also the title of my middle school band's first album.
Was it Punk?
Of course it was Punk.
Of course it was. All right, Anita lead jamming. The Sheila's holding back.
Well, some physicality with Z on Maven. Maven tries to make a move, but Thunder there with the insulation and Pebbles backwards going against Anita, able to break through, and that's 5 clean points. All right, nobody's broken from purple. 35 seconds left. Let's see if Anita can grab another 5. If she comes up, Z is making some isolating hits. Pebbles not too phased, able to use her back wall and separate. Only has Phoenix to pass. Does look as if one's out, so only 4 points here, and calls it.
So that's another 5-point pass.
That one should only be 4, just as the pivot was out.
Well,
but contemplating points is all silly, Billy.
No, I saw her put up 5, so that's 10.
That is 10. Interesting. Maybe she was in the box.
Let's see if there
is a person in the box. I'm curious about that.
Well, we'll go to the tape. When instant replay technology makes its way to Independence, we'll have a telestrator of sorts, a roller strater.
You think AI replaces announcers in the near future?
God willing. All right, so Mel Malice and Jamie DeVito are jamming.
All right, has Myers, but is able to body that inside line and able to break through. Mel Malice hot on the tails. Mel, be nicer. All right, Jamie DeVito gets that lead change on her, and Mel has about a 10 feet gap. Make that about 20 feet gap. Jamie's not going to give up, though. Asking for that wall, asking for that support, moves to the inside, takes the one on Trina, and calls it. Mel Malice with the smart jamming.
The endurance will be tested. She's been jamming an awful lot. But I suppose everybody's skating a lot tonight, so they'll all run down at the same time. Zombina jamming for the Sheilas. Maven Mayhem once again jamming for the Pains. Penalty box is clear. Full packs for both teams. Anita Hercha pivoting. Triple threat pivoting for the Pains. And Zombina slips. Loses, I believe, loses a horn. So that will answer your question. The horns come off.
She was horned. Now she is just hornish.
Let's see if she can maintain her balance.
Isn't there a prominent movie about a demon with only one horn? The half demon. Oh,
I'm
I
not
am.
familiar.
All right, Zombina coming to that front wall, and Phoenix coming to go help. Looks as if that pack up front is going to be separated, and they're going to give her the assist, and she is out of there.
Sheila's once again playing robust defense, holding back both the Pain pivot and, well, the Pain pivot is in the box, so scratch that. Holding back the Pain jammer. 2 more points picked up for the Sheilas. 73-10. We have 5 and a half minutes gone here in the second half of this game. Mel Malice will once again be jamming against Jamie DeVito. The position is in the name. 4-on-3 pack advantage in favor of the Sheilas.
And I would like to state that Jamie DeVito will in fact be going under a different pseudonym in a tournament in a couple of months. Her new derby name for that tournament will be Danny Libido.
Danny Libido, oh. Subtle.
Topical.
Classy. Well, there you go. As long as it's not Frank Reynolds, I think everything will be fine. Mel trying to make her way through as the blockers are tied up, and does.
Dizzy with a nice little hit just to give Mel enough time, and then able to recycle up front, and they try and hold Trina, but they're able to squeak out.
And Trina tossing something off to the side. One of the refs have to pick it up. I'm not sure what the shrapnel policy is here.
Well, it depends how explosive the play was.
Indeed. And
oh, tries for the hit, but it just leans all into contact. And then
that's a penalty. So Trina will be going to the box.
Looks as if she made that contact off of her feet, so that is in fact a misconduct.
Yeah. Not safe.
But that means that purple is pantyless as they get Mel Malice with the break, and only 20 seconds left in the jam. Let's see if she grabs some points before she calls it. 15. There's a whistle on somebody for a directional. Looks like it's purple. Easier time for Mel. Gets hit by a triple threat, tries to the inside. 7 seconds left. Goes to the middle, gets to the front, has another triple threat on her. Butt to butt with the Myers hit, but Tripp's able to shed it. More hits, goes backwards, and now they're just looking and hugging, and what a play!
Let's hope Cherry Violence is okay after she got landed on that hit.
Don't you love when the contact looks violent, but it's really just friends beating each other up?
Call it a love tap, if you will.
Sometimes the difference between just what is a complete battery and just being good to your friends it's very thin line.
Spoken like an attorney. Here we go. Anita Hercha jamming against Phoenix Fire.
For legal purposes, I have to say I am not an attorney. I have never put myself out to be an attorney. I'm not licensed or passed the bar in Missouri or Kansas.
Well, I know that the choice of a lawyer is a very important decision and shouldn't be based on advertisements. I've heard that once or twice. So here comes Anita Hercha.
Anita Hercha able to get through and pass a couple of down bodies, gets around and calls it.
So triple threat not able to make it around. 4 more points picked up for the Sheilas, so we have a 76-point lead. We have about 8.5 minutes gone here in the second half. Mel Malice will be jamming against. That is someone I do not recognize because my eyes are terrible.
What was the number?
Is that
Up front?
That's Thrash Slinging Slasher.
The slash stinging The
like-
thrash.
I feel like
Slinging-
Sylvester the Cat.
The
Thrash
slinging
slinging slasher.
slasher.
I think that was done on purpose.
Yeah, it's part of the bit.
Real hard to say, but easy to skate. So here we go. We've got
Thrash the-
fine. You know, one thing we have done is we've, on this broadcast, is speculate as to what the shortened Derby nickname is for many of the skaters.
Oh, and Thrash
Oh!
tries to call it, but gets hit out of bounds and then comes back in and gets hit back. Oh, what some hit after hit after hit. I love how the game's heating up even into the last 20 minutes.
Payne's got 2 points, and Ginger Ninja goes to the box.
Ooh. But with Anita out front, it looks as if they're going to be able to kill as much time as they want. Tripp is able to break, but Anita's going to be able to burn at least 20 seconds off of both of those penalty timers. Oh, does call it. I thought she'd wait a little bit longer, but hey. At least Ginger is back on track.
So only 1 point picked up by the Sheilas, 88-12. We have just under 19 minutes left in the second half of game 2. Zombie will be in the box. The Sheilas not sending anyone to the track. I didn't see a timeout being called. No, there it goes. So they waited quite a while to call that, as Holmes gave it a minute. So the Sheilas taking a quick break.
All right. Gonna head to a little bit of a timeout.
All right, the after party still at Tom's Bar and Grill. That hasn't changed. Located on 40 Highway. There's karaoke, a DJ, drinks, food until 11.
If you want to hear me do some karaoke, I'm doing some Sinatra at Tom's Bar and Grill. Bar and Grilly.
Yeah, that's a fancy grill. The E for extra something.
You gonna do some karaoke tonight, Bacon?
You know, you never know. You never know. I'll see if my voice still holds up.
What's your go-to karaoke song, Bacon?
It's probably something Johnny Cash related.
Ooh, Ring of Fire?
Ring of Fire's
Ring
good.
of Fire is a great song.
I sang the Long Black Veil drunk at a barn party once. That worked out swimmingly. But you know, nothing too high. I don't really have the high notes at this point in my life. Well, speaking of high notes, One Hit Thunder will be jamming for the first time tonight. Jamie DeVito, their opponent. Her opponent. Baby Buster doing some work there on Jamie DeVito. Anita Hercha pivoting. And One Hit Thunder
breaks.
making it all the way through as Nikki Necrosis will take the pivot turn. Anita trying to hold the pack together does not work.
All right, Nikki hot on her heels, has Jamie to beat. Jamie goes to the outside, is able to knock her out a little bit. Looks as if she does reset. Ooh, they call that cut track yield on Nikki, so Thunder has more of an opportunity to fight through the pack.
So that's 76 points, barring the two more points for the Paynes. Looking to see if the Sheilas will be given credit for any of that hard work. And we still wait. That is there's an official review. My guess is they'll be talking about where One Hit Thunder was when it. So the confusion will persist as the refs hash this one out. Mel Malice dancing to the rhythm. T-Bone Trina will be on the line as well. 4-on-3 pack advantage in favor of the Paynes.
Would you mind gobbling? Would you mind gobbling these nuts?
Well, the family friendliness has disintegrated in the last 8 seconds. This is what happened. Oh, so the official timeout just comes and goes, and that's the end of that. So who knows what that was all about? I certainly don't. 17 minutes left. 74-point lead in favor of the Sheilas. T-Bone Trina, Mel Malice jamming.
Mel tries to the out after Trina does, and it doesn't work. So Mel falls to the in after Trina does, and it's not quite working. Everybody's all jammed up, caught behind a dizzy short stack. And then Mel goes to the outside again, but is met by Mayhem Myers, who is complimented by Tripp. Both make a move to the outside and then a jump to the inside, followed by Tripp, but Mel follows and makes an easy break. I wouldn't say too easy, actually. Oh, and it does look as if she got hit out at some point, so Tripp is able to secure that.
And Trina shrugs off a little block from Myers, who then makes the turn. So right on Trina's heels, one hit Thunder in the back. Gonna have to work her way out of babyhood. Try and prevent, and Myers hits Trina. Trina trying to call it off, finally does.
There was a lot of tapping.
The vehemence, that's not a word, I can't do that, of trying to call it off, and the violence, let's say, that's a shorter word, let's do that. All right, we have a skater down on the track, up and back up. And that is Triple Threat going back to the bench, getting smacked down by Johnny Pocket Rocket. I think that should probably be a penalty of some sort. All right, resetting. Beck and Call and Zombina jamming. Anita Hercha pivoting. Beck and Call also. No, Beck and Call is our jammer. I've lost my mind for a 9th time.
Only 9?
I'm not keeping track of that any better than anything else. So Zombina just really skating with a ferocity tonight that is pretty impressive. And so is that scream, the scream of a banshee looking for points. Zombina Ginger Ninja goes down. Beck and Call finally out in scoring position. Zombina knocked out of bounds by Nikki Necrosis, so can't call it off and decides, what the heck, let's get some more points. And there they go, calling it off. Now, we have 14 and a half minutes left. Mel Malice will be back on the jam line against Short Stack. If I'm not mistaken, this is her first jam of the evening.
So it looks.
Everybody gets in on the action. Somebody gets a break. So the penalty box is clear. Mayhem Myers and Triple Threat are the pivots. And Mel Malice is taken around the inside and taken lead jammer for the Sheilas. Gem Annihilation. And Myers not able to hold back Triple Threat, who is now free on the pivot turn.
All right, Triple Threat. It looks like she's able to help seal up some of it. At least Mel knows that she has to get something. All right, goes through the middle and is able to challenge the seam. She is wrapped up all in the middle. Tripp might have been able to get one in, but maybe not. Who knows?
The refs know, and they say 0. 2 points for the Sheilas. That takes up another minute and a half, 13 and a half to play. Here we are, Jamie DeVito and Anita Hercha. Changing the pivot stripe for the jamming star. Zombina pivoting. Penalty box empty. So no excuses, 13 minutes left.
All right, we have the Black Jammer trying against the 3-wall, is able to put some contact on Trina and get her down, but it looks like it wraps her up a little bit more than it was worth the hit. Jamie DeVito has to reset. Looks like everybody's back to about even. They both take the inside. Purple are able to get around Ginger, but is met by Z and now fully contained. Now there's an extension. Looks like she is able to get around Z, but Z has a pretty easy break as soon as that whistle blows. 20 feet down to 10 feet. Let's see if that tries to hit that seam. Looks like Beck pushes to the inside. is not able to call it, and as asking to reset behind, might have gotten a directional, and that means that the lead is closed. Purple has an unfettered and uncontested lead here. They got 30 more seconds, get all the points they can.
And then the Sheilas close up shop.
Purple got to go help her out. Beck turned backwards, trying to at least separate Anita.
That
There you
Sheila
go.
defense.
That was amazing. They were in a compromised situation, and they survived.
They held it together. Zombina will still be in the box when this next jam begins. That's Mel Malice on the jam line. And a person I can't see because of Reftacular is a better door than a window.
Thrash slinging slasher is who that is.
It's the thrash slinging slasher,
Yes.
not the slash slinging thrasher.
The
Do they call her
hash.
slash or thrash or sling?
Thrash.
Thrash?
Thrash.
All right. Thank you.
We
Thank
watch
you, Mind
horror
Goblin.
movies every Sunday.
We're going to bring you in like Paul Schaefer from the, you're going to be our band leader. All right. Mayhem Myers pivoting. Mostly because that's the first thing I saw. Let's see, what else we got out there? Mel Malice is the jammer. Halfway through this jam.
All right, Mel gets out, kind of looking through, waits and pauses a little bit before she breaks. That's smart. If you're thinking about jamming, make sure you look back before you leave. It'll save you a lot of points and a lot of stress.
All right, triple threat now free as the pivot in scoring position. Mel breaks through and just decides to keep, nope, calls it off. But right now it's really all about killing the clock.
It really is.
As time is very much on the side of the Sheilas. 4 points picked up by Mel Malice. So if you can kill clock and score points, I guess that's really the ideal. Somebody write that down. That's good information. All right, 10 minutes left in the second half. T-Bone Trina will be jamming against One Hit Thunder. One Hit Thunder's second trip to the jam line. Trina's probably 15th, although again, no one can count, including myself. So Anita Hercha jamming, Beck and Call pivoting. Trina just flying out. So lead jammer Royal Pains. One Hit Thunder running into Nikki Necrosis.
And it looks like she's able to just contact outside of the Trina, who's fighting hard in that back.
Some good blocking there by Ginger Ninja. And now she's going to run into Zombina, Buster, and Anita, and that's going to be the end of that as Trina calls it off. Picking up 2 points for the Pains, making it 99-19, a very clear 80-point deficit. We have 8 minutes and 45 seconds to go. Short stack will be on the jam line for the Royal Pains against Mel Malice. Jamming once again. Penalty box is empty. Myers, Cherry Violence, and Gem Annihilation, and Dizzy, all 4 blockers up front as Mel Malice takes off. So just sliding right through. Dizzy celebrating a hit there.
I'm always a big fan of the exchanges on track, both physical and social.
Mayhem Myers doing a one-woman wall and has to let it slide as triple threat is now free to score points. Mel, I think they're just going to roll this one out.
Probably wise. Probably better for Mel to just kill it as best she can.
Just to wait. But even at this point, the Sheila's now racing to keep this jam going as long as possible. The screams of faster from somewhere. Either that or I'm hallucinating wildly again. Mel passing triple threat. As the rate, this is probably the fastest jam we've had, and it's coming about 3/4 of the way through the game. So everyone's got to be a little tired. Not us, of course. We're having a great time with just under 7 minutes left. They have not told us who has scored 5 points. Wait, set and 8. 8. 8-point pass for the Sheilas. And Baby Buster will be taking the jam line against T-Bone Trina. So Buster running into Nikki Necrosis, and then Pebbles. Former teammates. Here we go. Zombina has to let Trina go. Buster goes down. And now Anita takes the pivot turn, and Buster in a familiar blocking role. Also being held, the Baby Buster being held back. Anita getting hit by Pebbles.
And a great hit at that. Backwards and upright. It was clean, just all hip.
And it gets called off with 3 points picked up by the Sheilas. So Trina, despite getting out first, shut out with 110-19 is our score. We're just about at 5.5 minutes left in game 2. Mayhem Maven on the line against Mel Malice, who is doing a lot of jamming tonight. Just jamming and jamming and jamming till next week. Here we go.
Like a good producer of jelly.
Yeah, well, sure.
You do know the difference between jam and jelly, don't you?
One of them comes in a box. No, I don't. I'm not sure.
Real fruit chunks.
Real fruit chunks.
Also my nickname in high school.
Was jelly or jam?
Fruit chunks.
You were fruit chunks. All right.
Or maybe people just call me chunky and fruity. I can't quite tell.
Well, there you go.
They never actually told me my nickname to my face. It was always...
Well, at least you didn't give yourself a nickname, and that's what's important. You know, you have to earn that. So Mel Malice is lead jammer.
Speaking of Mel's about to speaking of earnings.
No jelly to speak of. And now Phoenix Fire is loose as the pivot.
All right, she comes up to the back wall, hits that challenge of Nikki Necrosis, and it looks as if Dizzy and Z are able to cap the threat of triple.
So that's 4 more points picked up by the Sheilas. 114-19. We've got 4 minutes left. Trina will, of course, be jamming for the Pains. And that's Anita Hercha and Becken Call pivoting. Penalty box is empty, full packs for both teams. Ginger looking more probably to play defense on Trina than to try to get out and score.
That hit, which does make T-Bone Trina reset.
Two Pains knock each other out, so Pebbles goes down, but is back on her skates. Ginger Ninja now. Lead jammer, Zombina gets hit by Becken Call, but right back up on her skates.
She absorbed the hit and went down, but did able to delay Beck just long enough time to get held up by that back wall. Looks as if there's a penalty on Anita for that containment, but hey, it's worth it to hold Beck back.
So no points scored on that jam. We are coming up on the end of the game here. We got 2 minutes and 40-odd seconds left. Anita Hercha will be in the box, so we have a 4-on-3 pack advantage in favor of the Royal Pains, who will send Maven Mayhem to the jam line against Mel Malice. Mel Malice once takes the inside and is gone, so she will be the lead jammer. And Maven Mayhem will now be in scoring position as well. Let's see if the Sheila, no, they are not going to race. They're going to hang out.
And it's smart because Myers opens that hole on the outside and Mel's able to get through and call it. Some phenomenal offense by Myers. It was actually kind of scary how well that was called off. There was a signal, hey, go to my right hip. And Mel was able to follow it flawlessly. Some amazing, spectacular play.
That's some great teamwork. 4 points for the Sheilas on that one. So now we have a 100-point lead in favor of the Sheilas. We're coming up on our 1 or 2 jams remaining. This will probably be it. T-Bone Trina and One Hit Thunder out there jamming. And once Trina makes it through, a big hit by Pebbles on One Hit Thunder. So this will most likely be a pivot situation for the Sheilas. But it slows down. It's a wall of Buster and a Ninja and a Zombie.
And very likely our last jam of the game based off of the timeliness of it. We will see. T-Bone Trina up at the front wall. Z, who has just been voracious all night, making her work for it, and she does in fact break.
So the jam clock is just outpacing the game clock. Probably will not matter as Trina and Anita now racing. But with the pains in the back, it's going to be difficult. Oh, they call it off together.
And it looks as if there is 1 second left in between jams. Looks like we are in fact going to get one more jam by a second.
So that was a 1 point advantage for the Sheilas on that, 4-3. And as we count it down, Mel Malice and Maven Mayhem and a lot of dancing. And it goes. So this will just impact the final score, if it impacts anything at all, including our watchers at home. So sure, the easy thing would be just to let someone through and then call it, but that's not in the spirit of competition.
And on top of that, they do have to get 1 point, so at least there's some racing at the very minimum.
We call this free derby. Sure, the game clock is at 0, but they're going to keep on skating. And now Mel Malice
gets her 1 point and calls it, and that will be the game.
Digs deep. Should be a good time for everybody to let everybody know how much they appreciate the hard work and effort that goes in to putting on a derby event. Here we go. And Mel makes it through and calls it off, and that is game.
That is it. Oh, more than 100 points. It looks as if your Shotgun Sheilas, with the unofficial score, we think they win, but let's wait for the official score to say.
So it's 125-22, probably. That's the final score. It's official. Everybody, thanks for being with us tonight. Sam, it's been a great time.
Bacon, is always a pleasure. Stay safe until next time.
Likewise, we'll see you at the after party. Rock and roll.
All right, everybody, let's hear it for the Sheilas! Let's hear it for your Royal